for Birmingham City. Replacing number 92, the boy in blue. For number 7, Nick from Chatting Blues. Come on, you Blues.
Hey. What's going on, Blue Noses? We are back for another Blues football phoning. Transfers are heating up now. New kit. Come on, let's have it. Got some special guests as well. A special one. Got me Blues brother.
No, not yet.
Big Rich L. Woody. How we doing?
No.
Nick's. Is Nick all right?
Nick's gone AWOL.
Nick's gone AWOL. He's eating. What are we saying, lads? We all good?
We are excellent.
Superb. Rich. Oh, hang on. Can't hear him. Rich, you all right?
Mate, schoolboy error that was. I had my mic on mute. But now I'm good, mate. Thank you. You feeling better now?
Yeah, I'm just going to... I had to just shut the window because it's all Villa fans around here. They'll brick the windows if...
Oh, mate, it'll stink if you don't shut that window.
Oh, mate, I'm surrounded by the fuckers, mate.
Yeah.
They're everywhere, they are. How we doing?
Warm. It's still quite warm, actually, isn't it? I'm sweating down there. Got the window open, but still warm, isn't it?
Yeah, mate, I'm still sweating as well. I've actually made a schoolboy error myself, mate, because remember that conversation we had before about the beers and the new addition in the room?
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah. It's not power outage, does it?
Oh, mate, we got no. We got beer now, and it's just there, and it's nice and ice cold as well.
I like that, mate. That's very good. It's very professional as well. I like it.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, Woody. Got some comments as well, lads. So we got Trevor Davies. How we doing?
Nick.
How are you?
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Sorry about that. If my camera cuts out, guys, it's just a loose connection somewhere. I'm good, man. I'm good. Buzzing to start the stream. I think it's been a really good week for Blues in terms of incomings, four great signings. I'm sure we'll get into it as the show goes along. But yeah, good to see you all, man. Good to see you, Rich. Good to see you, Woody, and you, and all the listeners. So I hope everyone's doing well.
It's it's heating up, innit? But first of all, lads, because we haven't actually spoke since all this commotion, because it's so much excitement again. What do we all think of the new kit? So I'll start with you first, Nick.
Yeah, I liked it. I like it. Sorry, we put it up last time, didn't we? I know you mentioned about the collars last time, Jay, and I wasn't too fussed because I thought it was going to be a little bit of a different collar, than what it is. So that's my only gripe with it. I thought it was like a crossover collar. I've got the England kit, which is, I thought it'd be like the England kit, but other than that, I think it looks really smart, clean. I like the gold in it to celebrate the 150 years. I know some people don't like the blue shorts, but I think it looks cool. I think the blue shorts, the blue socks as well with the gold trim. The shorts look amazing on their own. You know, they're holiday material. They are in that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm buzzing. I think it looks clean, smart. I think it looks better on than off. It looks really nice on some of the players what I've seen. So I'd give it a 8 out of 10 for me.
Nice, man. Nice. Woody?
Yeah, I like the simplicity look. I like that they've introduced gold to showcase the 150th anniversary. It's quite close to a Leicester City, and I've seen quite a few people say that as well. I've seen it in person, and yeah, it looks pretty decent. What I will do though is I'll have a look at the away kits, and hopefully they keep that gold theme going and bring that to the away kits, and hopefully get a white kit like a Real Madrid. You know, that would I'd probably be looking at that. But yeah, I'd probably give it a solid 7 out of 10.
Nice, mate. Big Rich L, man, the Messiah. What we saying?
Echoing what the lads have said. I think it looks fantastic. Really, really like it. Simplistic. It just looks professional. It looks like we mean business, and it's really, really good. I mean, I was in the I went to buy it when it came out, and there was a queue. Or they put you in a queuing system, like the tickets for Wembley. There was about 700 people in the queue at about 8:45. I mean, how times have changed. It's great, isn't it? But no, I really, really like it, and I'm looking forward to wearing it. It'll be good.
Right, super. You having anything on the back again there? You having Rich Pro on the back?
Rich L, mate, 35 standard, isn't it?
I think now, mate. You know what I think you should do? Have you had anything put on the back of it yet?
I've already done it, yeah, I've already done it.
Oh, man, mate, because it was the goal top, you should have had Messiah. Would have been
you know what I should have done, shouldn't I?
Mate, you should
Should I
have
get
done
it
that.
changed?
Yeah, mate, you should have done that for that kick, mate. Just for that 150 kick, mate. In
It's
goal.
more expensive, mate. It's like a pound a letter, isn't it? So I'm for Rich L.
Nick said he'd lend it.
Mate, yeah, absolutely. But now I'm looking forward to getting it.
I was going to say, how much are the letters?
Do you know what? I'm not sure on those. The adult shirt was 65, and then I had the logos on it, sign writing a number. I think the total price, including delivery, was 95 quid. But I think you just buy it for like 60. I think it's 65. I think they were £60 last year, so they've knocked it by a fiver. But yeah, I had the stuff on the back of it, so it's kind of like memorabilia, really.
How much was it again altogether, Rich?
It was 95 quid, including £5 delivery, but that included as I said, that included like the number 35 on the back, and then like my name on it. So and also the official badges as well. But if you don't have any of that on there, it's 65 quid for an adult. I'm not sure about kids. Probably.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the point I'm getting to is imagine that times 30,000 times all the blue noses all around the world, mate.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mate, it's all revenue.
And like I said to you, mate, there were so many people in that queue at 8:45. I was in there for about 10 minutes waiting to get a queue just to go onto the site to buy it. So, like I said, things are changing massively.
Oh yeah,
it's good to see.
It's a ball like obviously if you're in that queue, but like the longevity of the club, like it's it's fantastic. Blue houses coming back in the numbers, smiles on faces, revenues just into the club, and that's why we're having these big signings and that because we're doing it the right way, ain't we? And Tom Magner's working his magic again with all the sponsors and stuff on that again. It's it's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, just let the viewers mark the kit out of 10. So mark it out of 10, guys. Just put obviously what you think out of 10. I mean, I've gone for 8 out of 10. Rich, what would you give it out of 10?
I'd say a strong 9.5. I really, really like it. It's the best one I've seen for a while. I just looked the gold on it. It just reminds me of us. Well, we're going to get in we're going to win the league and go in the Premier League. So it's just gold for first place, isn't it?
Yeah, it smacks on that, don't it? Yeah. What would you give it, mate? You've seen it in person, up close and personal. So
yeah, I gave it a 7. I thought it was a good 7. I think it's simple. It's got a lot of good reviews from the players and ex-players as well. They've been commenting on it as well. So read into that what you will.
Yeah.
And Jay, what do you think, mate?
I'm gonna have to go with the Messiah, mate. 9.5. I think it
sums. You really like it?
Yeah, I think it sums up the 150th anniversary. The gold. I like how it's really simple as well. I like how they've kept that badge as well. Me and Woody was on about this. That away top, didn't they? That black, yellow, and red top. Mate, I fucking hated that top. Horrible.
Black, yellow, and red.
Yeah.
Which one won a couple of seasons ago?
Now that was the 140th one, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
For like silver band across. That's what they played at.
You're right, and
then the away top, it was black, yellow, and red. What, mate? It was horrible.
It was the era we had like Stephen Gleeson.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, it was. I mean, they changed the badge and everything, didn't they? I like the way they've just put like a gold trim around the badge this season.
I think
so yeah,
less is more in it.
Yeah.
100%.
𝒕𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒏𝒂😓 the new kit looks absolutely mint. I haven't seen many people moan about it because it can be like a really, but you know, a lot of people either really like it or hate it, don't they? I haven't seen that many people saying it. I haven't really looked, to be honest, in the comment section.
I think
I haven't seen that many people moan about it.
I think Jay said before, if he's got a blues badge on it, I like it. So
yeah. 𝒃𝒍𝒖𝒆 saying and look better in the club videos, but no white shorts. Yeah, I think that's the main thing about the white shorts is, you know, people are moaning, or not so much moaning, they want white shorts. I'm not so asked about the white shorts, to be honest.
Yeah, they are, John. But which like that though, about like, you know, like about opinions and stuff. You know, football's all about opinions and that, and like that conversation. Then it sums up opinions because it gives us things to talk about. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I did like as well is the goalkeeper, and I think they've put 2 different versions. And we've seen the green one in like production.
Oh,
if you actually go to the club shop, they've actually got a blue version. And if you look at Will Brazi's video, he actually goes through what's in store, and there's a real nice blue goalkeeper top.
Cool.
I reckon that's going to sell really well, to be fair.
I didn't see that. I did see the video, the Will Brazy one. The goalkeeper top looks class, doesn't it, lads?
Yeah. So the green one, but they've also done like a blue version as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice
really
one.
Smart.
Busy week of transfer evening, gents. Yellow and blue away kit for me. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah,
always looks great, and we play like Brazil in yellow. Yeah. What's? I mean, before we we'll probably cut it short now on kits, but what colours would you like for the away kit, guys?
I really like that alternative kit last season. That one, I love that kit. If I could do something like that, like in black and gold or something.
But you know what though, mate? Because we lost in the final, I just can't even look at that top anymore.
Yes,
I can't, mate. And I think did we lose another game in that top? I don't know. I like it as a design, but I don't like when we're playing it.
This was one of my favourites as well.
Yeah, I like the yellow ones. I like the yellow away kits, to be fair.
Yeah.
Or one more. This one's my all-time favourite because my dad brought me this one.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
I like a white away top for the Blues. I love the one last season. I love the just really liked it.
The Sequoia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got both of them. I really enjoyed both of the away tops. But yeah, like yourself, I'll go with a white away top, and then obviously with the gold as well, a bit like a Real Madrid theme going on. I think obviously you got to incorporate the gold with all the away kits. It's going to be for 1 year, 150th anniversary. So yeah, bring it across.
All right, sorry. All right, just quickly go through what the viewers are saying about the kit, Jay.
Yeah.
10. So Emma's saying 11 out of 10. Susan's giving it a 9 out of 10. Carl's giving it a 9 out of 10. Emu's saying, for me, solid 111 out of 10. 7 out of 10 for Paul. 7.5 from Just John. Goal for first, Rich knows. Yeah. Blue Nose is saying 9 out of 10. So yeah, everyone's pretty generally 9 out of 10. Everyone seems pretty happy with it. Rose 9 out of 10. Yeah. So
to be honest, I would have said 10. I would have said 10, but I didn't want to be predictable. I didn't think I'd just say it anyway. But for me, it's 10. It's great. Stick to the 9.5.
He's predictable, isn't he? The Messiah. We don't know what he's thinking, do we?
No, it is a smart one. It is a smart one, mate.
Don't even know what he does, do we?
No.
So what's everyone saying about the transfers then? Let's start talking about these transfers. Demarai Gray, this was expected, weren't it, guys? I know you was really keen, Rich. So you're buzzing that's over the line, mate?
Yeah, absolutely buzzing. I mean, did everyone watch his interview? I think if we had any doubters, I think that's put that to bed. He was absolutely buzzing to come back, and that's exactly what you want. He's got a point to prove. Like I say, he's just turned 29. He's got his best 3-4 years ahead of him, and we've got him for a 3-year deal on a free contract with what, a 30%. Woody, you said that was it, 30% sell-on clause if he ever gets sold. So we've got him for free. I know obviously we'll have to pay obviously a down payment for his signing on bonus, which is probably quite a bit, and a lower wage. But I think he's absolutely what we need. He's going to be rapid on the wing. So I'm really, really chuffed. But I like him anyway as a person, the way he speaks and the way he was. He was just, and you could tell the reason he didn't stay at Saudi was he didn't have his family there, did he? So he was there, and his family and kids were at home. So of course, you know, it's easy for us to say, you know, he's gone there for the money, and let's be honest, he not did, but obviously he's just trying to secure his kids' family, you know, his future, isn't he? And I think that's why he was so chuffed to come back and play for us. And I watched that video about 3 times, his interview, just to kind of, and he was, I'm just chuffed. I like him anyway. I said on the last podcast, I'm glad he's come back, and he's a blue nose, so he's going to really, really want it, and he's coming back to win.
Yeah, me and Woody got a confession to make as well, because we was actually at the ground when they was interviewing him. Do you know, we done that documentary.
Did you get an autograph for me?
No, the Lewis in the ground, but he was being recorded, weren't he, for that video?
Was he?
Yeah. We had to come out the way, didn't we, Woody?
Yeah, we just wanted to know why it took so long to be announced. When we saw him on the pitch with Craig Garner doing like a lap of the perimeter, I'm trying to get access to the pitch to do some really cool dramatic shots for Jay. And they're saying, "Oh, you can't go on the pitch, you damage the pitch," and then you see his sons and his daughters doing cartwheels on it.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
I'm chuffed. Nick,
buzzing with it, Richard. Buzzing with it.
Yeah. I think everyone,
you know,
as soon as it kicks off and he kicks the first ball and he runs at that defender, everyone will think the Messiah was right.
It's exactly what we need on the left-hand side, isn't it? You know, cutting inside, quick, you know, quick on the break.
Quick feet.
Yeah, quick feet.
He's quick feet, and he's a baller, mate. He's a baller.
Yeah, man. And you two, Jay, Woody, you two pleased with Demarai Gray?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, after watching his interview and stuff and that, and like, we weren't that close enough to see him, but like, I mean, the way he was, like, you could tell like how he was presenting himself. He must be doing like some sort of rehearsals on that, and like just the way he come across, I was like really observant, and he seems like he wants to, as Rich said, like prove a point and that, and like I said before, if Chris Davies sees something in him and he thinks it's going to work, mate, then I trust the process, and he's a blue nose, what we said, so I'm over the.
Yeah, all good.
Can I just add to what I was saying? Sorry, before. He's took a hell of a pay cut to come to us, He's got to have done. He must have been on 7,500 grand a week at Saudi. So he's probably on what, 25, 30.
I'm hearing 50
He's a big salary for us, but
I'm hearing 50 grand, but they spread it over. They've done it. That someone told me it was quite close to the club that it is a high wage, but the way they've structured it, it's not going to be such a big hit in the pocket.
Yeah.
They would have given him more of an upfront fee to reduce. So he said 50 grand a week.
That's it, Rich,
a million quid signing on fee just to reduce the cost. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
But even still, he's still gone for less money.
Yeah. Listening to his interview is quite refreshing. Like he's really he's quite raw, isn't he? And you want to hear that, that why he's come back, like the true motives behind it, and you can feel that he genuinely wants to be with us, and he wants to. He started his career with us, and to be fair, it's not like a bit of a gamble with Chris Davies because he's already played under him. That was a big pull as well, and I think for him, I don't think he saw Birmingham at its best when he was here, but I think he will now with all the level of supporters and the atmosphere at St Andrews and where we're going. I think it's like he says, it's hard not to see what's happening at St Andrews and Birmingham, where they're going. And when players see that, they want to be part of it.
Yeah, totally.
So the prodigal son returns.
He does.
Okay, so let's move on to Tommy Doyle. Go to you, Jay, first for this Tommy Doyle. It's been in the pipeline sort of like for a couple of weeks now. Thoughts on Tommy Doyle?
Yeah, over the moon, mate. I mean, I've done a video with my dad and stuff, and we was talking about it before we done a quick video on that. Like, he's a decent player. I mentioned before, like, I work with a load of Wolves fans, like, and they all like rave about him. But like, he didn't fit in the style of play with the manager that they had, obviously. So obviously, like, he wasn't getting a lot of game time. So, yeah, I think he's going to bring a lot to the table. He's not very pacey, but he's very talented. I think he's definitely going to fit into the style of what Chris Davies is trying to implement anyway. But like, it's all about that unity, mate. Players are coming in, they're seeing like the success we had last season. You know, getting relegated, it's all like doom and gloom, like in theory. You know, we're going down again to the third tier, but like sellouts week in, week out. Home and away. The atmosphere is banging. The team chemistry is brilliant, and like these players are looking in from the outside, you know, they want a piece of it. Like, and it's like we said, you know, we're having players taking pay cuts to come to Blues, and we had it last season, like Champions League players taking pay cuts to come and play in League One. I mean, what team is good, really?
So some of his characteristics, so his strengths, he's got. I mean, I use this site quite often, and his strengths, there's a load of strengths in terms of his weaknesses, and so his strengths are his key passes. So he's very good at picking out players. He's good at direct free kicks as well. He can take corners as well, guys. So it's got their taking set pieces. He's strong at all these long shots as well. He's really strong at, and he's passing. I think Jay just mentioned about his pace. That's where apparently he's not very pacey, but very intelligent on the ball. His style of play, he likes to shoot from distance, likes to play long balls, and plays the ball on the ground often, which is sort of kind of fits into a Chris Davies style of play. His only weakness is his tackling.
Yeah, I was speaking to my mate about it today. He actually works at Wolves. He's like does like coaching and stuff, and he was just saying that this guy could. He said, no disrespect, he said, but this guy, he could easily be playing in the Premier League. He said he's really good. He said he can spray a pass like you would not believe. He said you'll watch him, and he said he'll open up the doors, he'll spread the pass. He said he's a really talented player. He said the only reason he didn't get more game time at Wolves is because of those two Brazilian centre midfielders, and he said he just can't dislodge them. I mean, he's only young anyway, but he said so because I said he's pretty much the same position as Water and Pake, and it's going to be difficult to break him up. But he said, look, they'll have to be bloody good to be better than him. He said he'll start for us, and then maybe Pake will push up a little bit. But he said he will just sit in front of the defence and he will dictate the game. He said it'll be like having a star quarterback. He said honestly, he'll have the ball, he'll spray the pass, he'll find it. He said he's absolutely class. So he was really excited about that. He said you've got a really, really good player. So that's enough for me, and that recommendation from someone who works at the club. That's exactly what I've heard as well, Rich. He's like, so the reason why he wasn't really getting a game at Wolves is because of what you mentioned about their two number sixes. They're either Brazilian or Portuguese, aren't they? And it doesn't suit their style of play because Wolves are a counter-attacking team. So, that's right. Yeah, that's so he'll fit perfectly into a possession-based football team like we are. So I expect him to be really challenging Pake and which is what we need. You know. He said I reckon he'll start, mate. Honestly, I think one of them they'll be fighting for their positions. He ain't come to sit on the bench, and he's a Premier League quality player. So it's only good for us, isn't it? So if one of them has a poor game, you put the other one in. So that's a really good signing. But I expect him to start more games than he sits on the bench.
Woody, what's your thoughts on Tommy Doyle?
Yeah, obviously where Jay and myself live, we live in the Black Country. I've know loads of Wolves friends. I sent the video of him signing, and they've got nothing good, everything good to say about him. He's just pretty much echo what you said, that he just doesn't fit their manager because he hasn't been picking him. But in terms of a player, he says that you've certainly got one.
Yeah.
And Sheffield United as well, they really wanted him because he played for them, I think, the 22-23 season, and he was a baller.
Season.
And they all wanted him back.
They wanted him back, didn't they? Would they? Yeah. Yeah. That was gutted. They missed out on Tommy Doyle. Sheffield United fans were.
No.
Sunderland wanted him as well.
Sunderland, yeah. Ems is just mentioning about Fellows again. Can you imagine, guys, if we've got Fellows on that right hand side?
Wow.
And that Kyogo.
Yeah. Well, I was speaking to someone today. They reckon Fellows is definitely going. I mean, I think we're in for him, but I don't know if he's going to go to Everton because the Baggies are signing this new striker. I think it's about £5.5 million striker from, I don't know if he's a Dutch striker, so I reckon he'll be on his way. So you never know if Wagner wants to treat us to Tom Fellows. That'll be a nice little treat, won't it, for the summer?
Be amazing. Be amazing if we got Fellows on that right hand side, because that's the only. We've always talked about the three behind the striker and maybe getting in another striker. I mean, if we got Kyogo in and Tom Fellows in, and apparently as well, I mean, then I read somewhere not long before we come on that Kyogo and the other Japanese guy, what's his name? Fujimoto. They're in medicals. They're having medicals.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Going back to Fellows. Going back to Tom Fellows, isn't he going to be like the same position that we just bought with that Bright, that Samuel?
No,
he's a right back, right wing back, but he can play right wing as well. He's so Bright Samuel. I mean, I didn't really have much of an opinion on him. I didn't think it was going to get done, to be honest, guys. But he seems a right baller. Do you know what I mean? Strong, physical, he's quick.
Mate, he's Laird's going to have to do very well to keep his place. He looks really, really good. I thought, oh no, poor Laird, he's going to have to. But mate, he's a tank.
Laird's going to have his work put out there, isn't he, guys?
Yeah, he is. But he always
but the way
Laird, don't I say?
The way I see that, though, that would improve Laird's game.
Yeah.
Having that competition with someone we don't know at the minute, but someone maybe a little bit better than you, it's going to push you harder, and that's only a good thing. Having that friendly competition.
Laird's only young, so he's got plenty of years with us.
Yeah.
Just want to say something just quick there, but like in a typical workplace, isn't like the set up that Chris Davis has got now. It's kind of not like a toxic workplace, like competitive thing. It's a competitive, like pushing each other on to do better. Like, do you know what I mean? Like the spurring each other on, like the team chemistry. Like it's good competition. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not like a typical workplace where like so and so is doing better than me, and like it's the whole team. Whatever Chris Davis is doing with that team, mate, it's fantastic, and it's like it's like a.
I think what you're trying to say, Jay, is and I would imagine every one of them players now in that squad know that their position isn't guaranteed, and not to moan if you're not getting picked, because he's going to pick whoever's playing the best, whoever's training the best, whoever's performing the best, and that comes down to the characters. So we've mentioned before, the character of the players assessed first, because you don't want a player what's sulking if he's not getting picked week in, week out. So they're all on board, like you just mentioned, Jay. They're all on board. Whoever's performing the best starts. Simple as that.
What you're saying, I don't want to mention his name, Poku, but that's the reason why we didn't get him. Is because he wasn't guaranteed first team football.
Yeah.
He didn't back himself, did he? Because look at all these players we're getting in. They'll have a meeting with Davis, a conversation, and it will be like whoever's playing the best, whoever's training the best, who's playing, he'll play. He's not going to just pick someone just for the sake of it, and that's what he does. He said if he doesn't fit, they'll be gone. So they all know, like you said, they all know what they're signing up for.
Yeah.
I'd also say as well that we're not building a dream team squad of 11 players, are we? It's a full-on 20, 25-man squad. And when one player goes off, we know for sure that the person going to be replacing is going to be the same caliber.
Yeah.
And I think if you look at the Newcastle match, I think when it was the first half, I think we were pretty much toe-to-toe, if not better. But the moment we start making the substitutes for injury or for whatever, it kind of drops off, and you saw the difference then against the better opposition. You know, unfortunately, we got found out then.
We only got found out because Peacock-Farrell was shit. Sorry to swear, but that's the only reason we lost that game. Otherwise, we would have won that game and got through to the next round.
And some decent referees would have helped.
Well, absolutely, yeah.
Here's a question, guys. Stand for the truth. Saying a question for the panel: where do you see Alfie May fitting into this new Blues team? Will he be loaned back to a team in League One by the January, or will he be a last 5-minute man for the season? Someone want to set that question?
Would I?
I would say at the moment he wouldn't be in the starting 11. At the moment, he would be on the bench, but he would be probably like one of the first ones to get the cup games, like the Sheffield United and something like that. I think he still offers, but obviously it's a new territory for him. He's never played the Championship before. It's an unknown.
Yeah.
Where like other players, they've played in the Champions League and been scoring. You know, who are you going to pick?
I think they'll give him till the next window. I think he deserves that as well. I think he's a goal scorer. I don't care. Like League One, Championship, the goals are the same size.
Yeah.
If he gets an opportunity, I'm pretty sure he'll put it in the back of the net. And I think if we kept him until the window, and if he's playing enough games for Alfie, then I think we should keep him. If not, he can always go and get a loan for the last 6 months of the season, and then in the summer he can then move on when we're in the Premier League. Yeah, definitely. When we're in the Premier League.
Music Addicts put that as well, and I tend to agree with him. There will be times when we have to deal with fan favourites leaving or not getting picked, and I think that's going to be the case next season.
It's just a circle of life, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
You know, you're going to get new heroes next season. But Alfie's just an infectious character, isn't he? And I really hope it as well. He's the one I wanted to score the first goal for us in the Championship and win us the game. And to be honest, he's got it in his locker, hasn't he? And he knows what he's got. He knows what he's got to do this season. He knows he's up against it. People aren't thinking he can do a job in the Championship. So if anything, that's going to work in our favour. He's one going to go and bang the ball in the back of the net for us.
Yeah.
If he gets an opportunity.
I agree with Rich, mate.
Yeah. Bright Samuel.
He deserves a chance, mate, in the Championship. He was part of that team back up, and now he's more than capable, and he's proved himself that he can score goals. I love his personality as well. He's got a little Robbie Savage in him, I think. Like he's a bit of a wind-up to like that.
I mean, we bought Stano for obviously for obviously higher leagues and stuff. But if we wouldn't have signed Stano, he would have banged in 20-odd goals, 25 goals last season. Definitely. He was on fire, wasn't he? So to be fair, he had to adapt, and that's what he did. But I think did he still score like 17 goals or something? 15, 17 goals.
I think it was 15.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I mean, here's a question as well. I was thinking about this. What will happen with Samstead? Now we've got Bright Samuel.
Move him on.
Move him on loan, Rich, or?
I think so. To be honest, I know people saying, "Oh yeah, we signed him." So that was the deal. We had an obligation to buy him, didn't we? That's the only reason why we signed him. I think that unless he wants to, he'll be a squad player. And again, we might want to keep him for a squad player. But I think that it's probably best that he moves on. To be honest, he hasn't really had much of a chance, though. As he's saying that, to be mean, but his attitude seems really good. So you never know. Yeah. I mean, if he came on and started some games, I wouldn't be against it. But I just think there's better players out there for us.
Do you think there could be a change in formation as well, with that Bright Samuel being brought in as a right? He's a right back, but he played right wing back for was it Fenerbahce? We got him from.
Got him from. 𝒒𝒊𝒔𝒂𝒏𝒆, wasn't it? That was it.
𝒒�𝒂𝒏𝒆, yeah. So he played right wing back. I was just thinking, because I've mentioned this a few times, that you may tinker with the formation next season. It's not for me to say what he'll do really, but you know, with Tommy Doyle in there as well, and trying to like for like.
I don't think he'll mess around with that formation. Yeah, he might change it in the games and like he normally does, but I can't see making changes to that formation. They're like for like. This is just adding to our squad, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like an upgrade. Yeah. What we do is upgrading. Just
upgrading, yeah.
We're buying for the Premier League, aren't we?
Yeah.
And we'll buy again and again, and we're just upgrading. We're doing exactly what we need to do.
What they're doing is like it was like when they had the open airs, wasn't it? Like about the growth and stuff, and the two previous openly said, you know, we're going to build a. Well, first of all, said if we get relegated, he's not going to affect anything. It's just one step back, and it's going to be 3 steps forward. And there was bang on anyway, like with that. You know, they're not here to mess it around and getting relegated. They already said they was going to build a championship side in League One. They've done that.
Yeah.
So now the only way to do it is to build a Premier League team ready to get all to get into the Premier League.
Well, when we make them other 2 signings over the weekend, we've got a hell of a squad, you know, already.
I know.
Bloody hell. That is an embarrassment of riches, isn't it? Really. That's a really good squad of players. Most of our players last season had no business playing in League One. I wouldn't say any of them were League One players. So, yeah, we
ain't spent a penny, either. We ain't spent a penny yet.
No, we haven't. No.
What I like about the signings already is that they've all come in really early in the transfer window, because what it's going to do is that he's going to go to. I can't remember. It's Portugal, isn't it?
Portugal. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're going to like pre-season, and then David's going to have like a really good eye on all these players, and they're going to see the systems, and they're going to see who works well with who. So he's going to have a real good understanding before. You know, if you look at like a Stansfield, like he come really right at the end, and he missed the first 4 matches, didn't he? And Alfie was banging him in at the very start. But this time, you know, he's getting them all at the very start and having a good eye. So I think it's really astute business.
Yeah,
man. I just want that Quiago. I think
he's coming, mate.
That Quiago, he's coming, isn't he?
He's
in medical, mate.
Yeah.
Can you imagine him like as your number 9?
No,
and then maybe you drop. Oh, mate.
We've been honestly I can't. I'm buzzing over that. I was really hoping to go through. I just thought we probably won't get him, but we're going to by the look of it.
Do you not see like how much we like a prospect like we are at the minute though? Like literally these players, what they've achieved elsewhere, they're all coming to Blues, and no one's doubting us. Like that Bright, apparently he was supposed to be like Fulham were monitoring him, so Premier League again. We've only just come up.
𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒆𝒄 we're going to sign.
Yeah.
You know, gone with the days where we like they didn't want to sign for us for whatever reason. Now it's like, if we want a player, like their ears are like, I want to come to Blues. This is the place.
I still can't believe they managed to talk 𝒂𝒂𝒏 to come into League One. I mean, the guy was in Champions League. I mean, it says it all, doesn't it?
Yeah.
League One.
Massive, man.
Now we're going to get his best, mate.
Now we're going to, we are, mate. We definitely are. So what
Emu Game said sometimes I have to pinch myself what is happening and the players we are signing. It's madness. And it's pretty much what we've just said, man. It's fucking it's crazy.
It's not used to it, are we?
Yeah, and I think as well, lads, like if you was a player and if you was looking to go to the championship, you know, and go into a team what maybe challenging at the top end of the table, were one of the most like desirable clubs. Do you know what I mean? Out of the 24. I really feel we are.
Well, they did a poll, didn't they? Who's going to win the Premiership first? Man United or Birmingham City? We came out on top.
We come out on top, didn't we?
Yeah. From like a national point of view, Man U in crisis and Blues are on the trajectory up, yeah, they think we're going to win it before them.
Superb.
I don't know about that, but yeah. Yeah.
Should we turn the phones on, Nick?
Yeah, man. Let's go for it.
The Blue Noses calling. But 169 watching. It's fantastic. Get ringing.
That is, man. Hit the like button, guys, if you haven't already. Hit the like button, subscribe as well.
Numbers on the screen. Going to be another exciting
thing. Have you been on holiday, Rich? You got a right tan there, you have, son.
Just been doing bits and bobs in the garden, mate.
Oh, have you?
Mate,
he does this. He plays in the dark.
Mate, have you seen his garden?
Nice spray tan, isn't it? No. Getting ready for the season, mate.
Nick, have you seen his garden? Mate, he pulls the weeds out, right? He's got a butler that brings him out a glass of water. The silver tray with the lid on with white gloves on. Oh, it's gone off.
Yeah, Sheffield Wednesday look like they're collapsing. There's a few teams, I think, Hull are on a transfer embargo as well.
That's three window one, yeah.
3 window one, isn't it?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, you're right, Jay.
How you doing, Chris? You all right, mate?
Chris.
Yeah, not too bad. Hello, Nick. You're right, mate.
Chris, you all right, mate?
Yeah, not too
bad. Good.
And hello, Rich, and hello to Woody.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, Rich. Chris.
Oh, yeah, right.
Chris.
Yeah.
I'm Rich.
How you feeling, Chris?
All good, yeah. Just like I'm happy with the recruitment we've done so far.
Yeah. Any of the 4 players stand out? What you're looking forward to watching next season?
I think I'm looking forward to seeing Tommy Doyle. I think.
Yeah.
Like I think I say a few people I know, like a Wolves fans, and they said like obviously doesn't fit the current manager's system or something.
Yeah.
And like obviously Dimmy's back, and like I'm looking forward to seeing him back.
You need to get down this season, Chris.
The thing is, I thought the opening day of the season we're on a Friday night, aren't they?
Yeah. In fact, that's a good thing to bring up. There's a load of games now in August what have been put on Sky, guys.
I know, yeah. And we were, the thing is, we were due to go to Western the day after Ipswich for my birthday.
Yeah.
And, but the thing is, like, we're not going now because the thing is, a few days ago, my wife broke her ankle. Operation. She had to have an operation, but she's back home now. So, yeah.
Christ, mate, it's not good.
Yeah, and also it's a birthday today. So
happy birthday!
Happy birthday! What's her name, Chris?
Pippa.
Happy birthday, Pippa.
Happy birthday, Pippa.
Happy birthday.
I was going to say break a leg for good luck, but
I knew that pun was coming.
Yeah. Like you guys watch the under-21s last Saturday.
Yeah.
Obviously I didn't watch it because I was at a wedding. My cousin's wedding. So, like obviously we were 2-0 up, weren't we? Yeah. Obviously we were 2-0 up, and then like they only got back to 2-2, and then we scored after extra time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And all the games Stano started in, we won, didn't we? Every game Stano started in, we won.
Yeah.
Have we got any questions for Chris, lads?
Are you planning on? Where are you based, Chris? Where do you live? Where do you live?
I live in Merry Hill.
So not far away. So, are you planning to get down to St Andrews next season?
I hope so, but the thing is, I can't. Well, the thing is, I won't be able to get a season ticket because I work in midweek. Like on a Tuesday night. So it'll be hard. So, but I hope so.
Maybe one of the Saturday games or something.
I hope so.
The problem is Saturday games are all going to be sold out, aren't they? Real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
So you'll be watching them on telly though, won't you, Chris?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, August, like we just mentioned, I think every one of our games in August is on Sky, you know, as the main game.
Swansea one is, isn't it? Swansea on the 30th.
Oh, yeah. Coventry as well. Also Coventry in September. We're on Sky.
It's Coventry. Okay, cool.
Yeah. 12:30 kick-off, 12:30.
I'm gutted about the Leicester away one. Leicester away from the Saturday's been moved to the Friday night, I believe.
Yeah, it has, yeah.
Has it?
Yeah.
Bank holiday weekend, that one is, though, isn't it?
Oh, is it towards the end
Bank
of August?
holiday weekend, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, yes. I'm going to go to that. Leicester away, so.
Yeah, that's decent.
Yeah, so all good, Chris, man. All good. So, you know, we signed 4 players this week. We expect more to come in. Give us a prediction of where you think we'll finish in the table, considering we are pretty much 4 weeks away from kick-off now.
Yeah, I'd say maybe top 6, maybe.
Good lad.
Yeah, I'll say top 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just go out there and say top 6.
Yeah. Nice one, Chris.
Most important thing of the phone call, Chris. Message to the Blue Nosies.
Keep right on, and keep I'll say it's going to be a brilliant season next season.
Yeah,
definitely, mate.
And shit on the winner, isn't it, Chris?
Okay, I'll let you guys get on.
See you
on, Chris.
Take care of yourself. See you later. Bye.
Take care, brother.
Science. Danny Rowell didn't bother to Danny Rowell, man, yeah, Trev, man. Didn't bother to turn up for Sheffield Wednesday's pre-season training. He's given up already. We'll have a transfer embargo. Leicester potentially lose 12 points in deductions. Yeah, this is the season I think we go for it. I think this is an ideal season now. We go bang, straight to the Premier League. And, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, good day, Jay. It's Barry from Bundaberg, Australia. How you
doing, Barry?
Yeah, man.
Good day, mate.
Barry from Australia. Superb again.
How are you, Barry?
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, not long ago up. I'm having a cup of tea where you guys are having a beer, I'm sure.
I've got a beer, mate. Yeah, I've got a beer.
Now, talking about the transfers we've started, I reckon this is the calm before the storm. I reckon we're starting off small and there's a couple of big ones to come. What you guys reckon?
Rich, I'll let you answer that one, mate.
I agree, mate. I think it is a calm before the storm. I think we'll have a couple signed for Monday. The Japanese lads, I think they'll sign because they're in medicals. Hopefully, the shoulder injury for Kyogo isn't as bad as we fear, and he won't be out for a period of time. But I think, I think we're in for another statement signing somewhere along the line. I don't know how that looks, but I don't know. I just have a feeling as well. I think they still might go for Shay Adams. You know, I mean, they said that there was nothing in it. I mean, there was just kind of conversation, but I just feel that we might get another old boy back. I think we do need another striker to go along with Kyogo when he comes in, and then you never know, like maybe a Tom Fellows, but. I think we're in for a statement signing. Who that's going to be, I don't know. Because I thought there was muted they were going to be spending 30-40 million quid on players. Yeah. So we haven't spent anything yet. So maybe this is the start of things to come, man.
Well, I agree there. I mean, we've still got the money to spend on a big one. So we're just getting these ones in at the moment, costing nothing. Yeah. Now, what about the people who have spoken about the, our League Cup first round against Sheffield United? I hope the fans turn up for that one and not just 5,000 or 6,000. What you reckon? That's another tough game.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's going to be another good test for Barry.
Yeah,
it's a good point. It's a good point, Barry, because I'd like, this is a test now to see, can we, at least get 20,000 against Sheffield United in that Carabao Cup first round, because I wouldn't like to see, an attendance of 8,000 there, I think if we need to show ambition, we need to show these owners that we turn up whatever. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I think you're right, mate. In terms of, I'd like to see us, I'd like to see at least 20,000 at that game.
Yeah,
I think that's also been selected for Sky coverage as well.
Mm.
It's like our song, sleet or snow, isn't it?
Yeah. Rain, sleet or snow. Yeah, bang on, mate. I bet you ain't had none over there, though, have you, Barry?
Sorry?
I bet you haven't had any rain, sleet or snow in Australia, though, have you, mate?
Well, I've got my son living in Canberra, and he's just been down to snow, which is only an hour from him. But it's 8 degrees this morning, which is a bit chilly for us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, of course, yeah. It's your winter, isn't it, now, isn't it?
Well, it is. If you call it a winter, it'll be your summer, really.
Yeah.
Barry, how did you end up down, if you don't mind me asking, how did you end up down in Australia, and did you obviously originally come from Birmingham?
Yeah. I was born in Smallheath.
Oh, lovely.
I'm a local. I used to walk down the Bolton Road, straight down to St Andrews, and we used to queue up for the FA Cup tickets down to where the toilets were on the corner, and they were good days. Now, the reason I came out here, one person really, Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah.
The Iron Laser.
Google what Maggie Thatcher did to the miners and the Iron Lady, and I didn't like it, so I decided to move.
So you've been out there a while then?
Yeah, I've got one thing before I go. It's about that lot down the road from us. I hear they're having a fundraiser for the grand renovations. Yeah, they're opening the park up for a car boot sale.
Yes, Barry. Love it.
Have they been fined 11 million quid today? Does anyone know?
Don't think it's that much. Was it Chelsea got 11 million? I think they got 5 or something for breaching UEFA rules.
Yeah.
I've got a song for you, Barry.
Yeah, go on. I'm listening.
Bob Dylan. The times are changing.
I like that, man.
You just sing it then, yeah.
Oh, the times they are a changing. Come on, you blue boys.
You got
so, Barry, when was the last time you went to St Andrews, mate? And you're planning to go in the near future?
I was over there a couple of months ago, and I was in the corporate box for the Mansfield game, and that was fantastic. I might have mentioned it last time I rang you guys, and that was a fantastic experience. I watched, the Barnsley 6-2 game, home games, the last 4 home games. So I've just made a vow with a mate of mine. He's a Brummie, and he just moved not far from where I live. And we'll be coming over for the opening of the new stadium.
Yeah.
Super. Which hospitality room did you go in, Barry? Which one was it?
That was in the oh blimey, which one? In the direct was it the lounge?
Was it, you got the Alliance Lounge? Was it in that one? You got the Alliance Lounge, you've got
the 12 bar.
The 12, you've got what's
stand
the old Jasper?
Yeah, was it the directors? It was in the Cobb. It was in the Cobb.
Yeah. Was it ground floor? Was it the ground floor one?
No.
That's all apparently.
And we ended up getting our photos taken with the Brummie chef up there, and boardroom.
Yeah,
the boardroom. Well, my brother shouted us, and what about $3.50 a ticket or something?
Oh, they are. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
it's a fantastic experience, though, isn't it?
I personally thought it was well worth it. Worth. I mean, the service was excellent. The seats, we just sat in front of Sir Tom and had a photo taken with him. So it was a fantastic day. So if I die tomorrow, I'd never forget that.
Barry,
Yeah.
Barry, I've got one question for you. What do you think of the kit?
Actually, I don't mind it. At first, I thought it was a bit plain.
Yeah.
But I think it's class with the gold.
Yeah.
So my twin brother's getting one for me and posting it up. So when I do, I'll send you a photo.
Oh, superb, mate. Barry, you made my night again, mate. You
worry.
You know what it means to me when you phone him, mate. Honestly, you made my night.
At least you know who I'm going to be now. Barry from Bundaberg, you can call me.
Well, I'll put Barry Oz, BCFC.
Yeah, keep right on.
Keep right on, Barry. Most importantly, Barry, what's your message to the Blue Noses?
Just wind, rain, sleet or snow. If you don't care, you've got to go.
Yeah.
Right on.
Thanks for ringing in, Barry.
Thanks, Barry.
Take care, mate.
It's great to hear from you again, mate.
Okay,
keep
bye.
right on, mate.
Nice.
Keep on, brother.
Cheers.
Hi, Barry.
Nice one, Barry. That's man, isn't it? Yeah, we're going worldwide.
Yeah, what time is it there? That must be like, was it like first thing in the morning then? Did he say?
Barry, mate, if he sees these, mate, he gets up early to phone in, yeah. Yeah, it's
dedication to the cause, mate.
On a bloke.
Here he is, Zulu Tone.
Good tone.
Yes, Ben.
How we doing, Tone?
I'm fucked up. I'm not very well at the moment, mate.
Oh, Tone.
It's my own fault. I've been playing golf 3 days on the fucking drop. I've got a lot of sunstroke, I believe.
Oh, nice. I haven't been very well either. I've got glandular fever at the minute.
You know.
We're all falling down.
What do you think's going on then with Blues at the minute then, Tom? We've had some big announcements, obviously the new kit as well. Love to hear your thoughts on that. And
I know, I have to keep going down the golf club and announcing it all.
I love it.
They're all in fucking depression mode. Fucking hell,
the Wrexham lot.
Yeah, I've never seen them so bad.
Really?
Yeah, I think they're all fucking dreaded, you know.
Yeah. They didn't believe you last season, Tone, did they? We told them what we were going to do. And now they're thinking, oh, Christ, it's actually going to happen. So what you said was absolutely bang on.
The realisation is setting in now. I mean, all I hear off them is, oh, we've got to get rid of Parkinson, we've got to get rid of him, we've got to get younger players.
Yeah.
There was a brief good spot when they signed Hardy, which he ain't a bad player. But
not too bad. Have they signed anyone else since Hardy? Anyone decent, Time?
No, well, they were all moaning about signing that Ward, although he's a Wrexham kid.
And
they're asking me, why do you think we signed him? I said, well, I tell you what, got a really good goalkeeper, saving shots and that, but he can't fucking kick the ball. And in the you're going to have to do that. So maybe he's going to be put under so much pressure. But our signings, fucking hell, you think it's gone quiet, and I'm sitting there thinking, oh, what we fucking doing? And all of a sudden, so what's in it? You big one come, and then fucking four all come at once.
Yeah.
But
I think Blues financial year's in June, isn't it? So I think they waited for the next financial year, didn't they, to make the signings and put them on the balance sheet. That's why that's why we waited so long, because it resets. Yeah, I think the Blues is at the end of June, the financial year for them.
Yeah.
Would he keep changing his sunglasses again?
I thought I was like going mad, to be honest with you. I see like different colours.
Right, he's got a fucking about 20 pairs of them.
I love that.
Look, gold. Look, 150th anniversary.
150th anniversary.
What do you want? You got to come to the golf club.
Let's do it.
Why the crowd with a pair of glasses down?
I've been watching I'll tell you what, change the subject. I've been winding them up this week at the golf because I said my legs are getting tired, so I'm going to, instead of getting the electric body, I've seen one of these electric bikes that looks like a rider thing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to convert it and put a golf basket on. I'm riding. You know what? They're all fucking serious.
Super. Well, you sound in good spirits though. Again,
oh,
Town.
I am, mate.
Brilliant, brilliant, mate.
I've said it the last couple of times. I can't explain how much I've come on.
My dad sends his love as well. He was asking about you today.
Well, did you see what I wrote on the post?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, well, I was leaving it, and I sent it him, like I screenshotted him, and he said, yeah, he found me. He said, make sure you send my love to Town. He said, I really like Town.
I love him, mate.
Yeah, he thinks a lot of you, mate.
Well, I mean, going back to Shrewsbury again, meeting them all was just fantastic, you know. So it's like a part of the family for me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, this is a family because I ain't going to get the fucking violin out, but I'm on my own.
This is blues, mate. This is blues.
Hey, yeah.
This channel's blues. It's not about me, it's about us.
I love being on my own, but, you know, I love this program. I love the limited friends that I've got now. I just fit it to what, you know, the real people, you know. I speak to a lot of people, and a lot of people probably either creep round me or say something, but I'll just take them to picture something with me. But I love it, mate. I fucking love it. I'd only just seen you were on, because I was looking all day. I thought,
it was a last minute. Decided like. But
I was hounding him to do a show, mate. To be fair, I've been messaging him saying, "Let's get me out, get us on. What's going on here?"
The Messiah's the worst one there. He wants to come on every night. He does.
I texted him last night saying, "We're going on. We're going live. What's going on?"
Well, that's what I thought with all this dealings with the club. I thought they're bound to be on tonight. They'll be on tonight.
Yeah, of course we are. I've got a beer fridge now, Town. I'm fucked. I've got a beer fridge now. I brought one of them little bar top beer fridges.
All right.
So all the beers here right next to me now, and it's like ice cold.
Well played, mate. But I think if we get them two Japanese kids, fucking Jesus.
Oh, mate, yeah.
Whoa.
Have you got a question from any of the lads, Town, as well?
Well, I hear people saying maybe top 6. I think we're going to get promotion. You know, I've bet on them anyway, and I got my early betting with a kid down in Riffin at 30 to 1. So I'm just positive. I think it's going to be very tight at the top. I think we'll just win it by 12 points.
Town, is that 12 points or is it 112 points?
You know what? I can't see anything to frighten us. I can't. No. I'd have picked Leicester, but that in the shit.
Yeah.
Definitely not the new manager, so it's got to settle in.
Southampton.
That is
new manager.
Yeah. It's just probably the biggest challenges to us are going to be Ipswich, I suppose.
Ipswich, yeah.
But even, what's his name, that guy from Ipswich who does the podcast?
Benjamin Bloom.
Yeah. He seems a bit wary of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He likes blues, though, doesn't he? He likes blues.
Yeah.
He does.
I'd love to see their faces. I'm going back on some podcast now when I see Blues signing all these fucking players. But you know what I noticed with them? There's a slight change around from, they just fucking spend money, to now they're actually seeing what we're fucking doing.
Yeah.
What we're doing, yeah.
They're realising we are serious.
Yeah.
You know, we've got the donors.
The penny drops anytime. Penny drops.
All I've had up here over the last year is, them owners will fucking dump you and all this and that. And I just kept saying, well, we'll see. I fucking don't very much, not with everything that's going on. But they don't know what's really going on, do they? Because they don't find out. But
so out of the 4 signings we've made this week, Tom, well, in the last couple of days, is there any what stand out to you? Any you're looking forward to watching?
That Bright, what's his name? I've watched him.
Yeah, Bright Samuel.
He's fucking massive. He's fast. And you know what I thought? Maybe because someone said on one of the chats, well, Laird, what's out Laird? And Sam said, have you ever thought in certain games he might play 2 right fullbacks to balance each other? One goes forward and save Laird just bombing up and getting knackered. He might do it 50% of the time in the other lad.
Yeah.
And he's the right winger anyway. He can play left back. He can play left wing. So he's a 20 player, I'll tell you now. But he's a big lad.
Yeah. It's a good signing, that. And he's free as well when they click.
And I can't wait to see this car from Germany.
It's going to be brilliant.
Yeah. Oh, look, I mean, people have got to get used to some players, maybe their favourites are going to be leaving, you know, or wanting to leave. If we're making progress, you know, you've got to get used to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just can't settle for, well, you know, I think he's good enough. We want players that are good enough.
Yeah, definitely.
But
definitely, mate.
Right. You know, obviously it's out of season when you think, oh, well, it's all gone quiet, and it sort of stops. All of a sudden, bang, because we're going to Portugal, we've started signing them, haven't we? And I'm sorry for the season ticket holders, but I'm fucking buzzing. We got 5 matches on Sky. Till the end of September, so at least I can watch it now. So I'm looking forward to it again. Although I don't, but
we're a hell of a lot, aren't we? We're going to be on a hell of a lot this season.
Yeah,
that just says it all. They know we're going to win the league. That's why.
Yeah. I mean, I look at the younger supporters like yourselves, and I keep going on about going back, but we've never had this as a club before. We've come close with Sullivan and Brady and all them, but even with them, it was all infight, argument, saving money, doing this and doing that. But this guy, I've never seen anything like it in any club. I haven't.
To be honest, though, Tone, I think we've the Sullivans. I mean, I think they did a good job. To be honest with you, but these guys are totally different, aren't they? I mean, this is a billionaire hedge fund, so they've just got so much money, so they can back up what they're saying. They can do it.
I think they've done a good job, but I think our expectations were too much with them, where they have to save the club and do this, and they haven't got the money that we've got now. But what I love about this guy, not like the Newcastle or Man City owners that you never see, he's got out front, fits with the fans, and he's commanding when he speaks. For such a small guy, he's so commanding. Yeah. I mean, one of the players said, the new player said in the interview, he's such a great guy. He's so direct.
Yeah. It's a good talker, isn't it?
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, people love that.
Yeah. I know that interview you were saying, he said to the guy, you come in here, you need to win. You need to be a winner. Yeah. That's what he said to him, didn't he? He said, you're here to win games, end off, that's it.
Well, he didn't piss about with the Labour government, did he? He went down to London, he handed the beast in, and got the fucking money.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's a doer, isn't he? He's a doer.
He is, mate, he is.
I know I'm not going to get to many games until the new stadium's built, but it doesn't make me not a Blues fan because I'm Blues fan.
Yeah.
They'll fucking tell you that'll be you. I bleed blue blood because I never shut up about them. But, and I'm on my mission to turn all these cheap shack to Blues fans. But
oh, mate, superb. Blues cleansing.
Yeah.
Cleansing.
I'll tell you what, it's amazing, you know, these old guys up here, how much they know about Birmingham City now.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. We're everywhere.
Yeah, I'm a, what we call it, representative of my city now, and Birmingham City. They know all the They know how much the ground holds. They know how much the new ground's going to hold. I mean, I love it. I just love it, mate.
That was really good. They wanted Welcome to Wrexham. They've just bought it out, season 4, episode 2. We've got a good with that home game. It was with Beckham there. I'm so glad we've really put them in their place.
Oh yeah.
We are the boys. Don't come here thinking you're the wearier.
When's our documentary coming out anyway? Does anyone know?
Yeah, does anyone know that? Yeah.
I thought it'd been out, not now, but hopefully it's not going to be out when the season's on. You want it before the season, don't you?
Yeah. So anyone know? If anyone knows in the comments or who's watching, let us know if if you know when it's coming out. They did say the summer, didn't they? So you know, I would expect this month, sure.
M's has put August.
So I think it's pretty soon.
That again, Sal.
I heard last week that it was going to be 2 weeks when it comes out. So it should be next week sometime, I think.
Should be next week.
It's on Prime, isn't it? Is it Prime?
Yeah.
Prime, yeah.
Prime, yeah.
Yeah, someone said actually, didn't they, turn on the last show 2 weeks? Comes out in a couple of weeks, yeah. But usually you get like trailer clips leading up to it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I've not seen no trailer clips or anything like that.
I can't remember.
It'd be something to look nice to look forward to. I'd imagine we're going to be doing one this season as well.
Yeah.
Maybe some things were flipped out last year, and maybe the owners have thought, right, okay, we'll just keep a lid on that for a bit. We'll keep a lid on that. I mean, some of the statements on Facebook saying, oh, yeah, B's going to sign tomorrow. And I keep putting down in the comments, are you going to inform Mr. Brady and Mr. Gardner of this? Because if it's good,
there's other hoaxes out there, isn't there?
Why are they going to come out and think, oh, I'm the one that fucking knows everything, you know, and fucking hell. They learned for this guy around, Mr. Wagner. He don't fuck about.
Yeah.
Don't let Lee fucking come out. When it's done.
So, just quickly before you go, Tone, would you? I mean, I'm buzzing for these two Japanese fellas, Kyogo and Fujimoto. Your thoughts on them two? If we could get them over the line, pretty sharpish. Maybe done by the start of next week.
Yes, I think whether we sign anyone after that, we might go for one signing at the end of the window. But if we get them two in, we've virtually got our team, I think.
I think we've virtually done then. Maybe a right winger. I mean, that's Touchman's put there. Tom Fellows would be a statement signing.
Yeah, but you know, once they get them two in, I think not be the end of the signings, but they haven't got to like put a bid in for everyone. They're going to sit and wait till a big statement comes out. So they might even know it's already, mate.
Yeah.
They might already be waiting. Yeah. Anyway, before I go, can I just read a little poem out? Because I've been promising Lee Burke to do this poem for him.
Yeah, no problem, Tom.
It's only a short one, but I haven't seen him on the tonight. But I can read it again anyway. It's not very long, but I've been promising, but I've been that fucking busy. It's been on through. But I think you'll like it anyway. But Lee Burke, I first saw Ali in the chat. Something intrigued me. Wanted to find out what he was at. I saw his bravery. He just needed that push. Everybody does it. No need to rush. We all have our self-doubts. They just need clearing. Everyone has a story worth hearing. He was always polite and said, big tone hello, there was more to his story I wanted to know. He loved my poetry, he praised my art. I wanted to help him, but where did I start? There are so many closed doors that block what you see, but don't smash them down. Instead, find the key. Big muscles and fitness, they're small parts, but your courage is measured by the size of your heart. His pictures, Marley, Jody could draw, and his weekly predictions, there's only one score. I encouraged him to phone. Guess what he did? He loves the baggies and blues, our special reggae kid. He showed us, he found that key. So Lee, you inspired, well, certainly me. I shut the sheriff, no woman, no cry. Get up, stand up, jamming till I die. So 4-1 to the baggies, 4-1 to the blues, 4-1 to Courtney, 4-1 to Sky News, 4-1 to Jay, and 4-1 to Nick, 4-1 to Ab Bonlohard, that little vile prick. Experts in what? 4-1 to the idiot, said we were in for a shock. 4-1, Mr. Wagner, we owe you a debt. 4-1 to our journey, ain't over yet. 4-1 to the PFL, our stay won't be long. 4-1 to the Premier, place we belong. 4-1 talking blues and the subject covers. 4-1 to this family of special blues brothers. 4-1 to my predictions. 4-1 to the score. 4-1 to the next phone-in. I'll predict some more. And finally, 4-1 to me, because I made that call. 4-1 to Blue Noses, and 4-1 and all.
Superb.
Nice one, sir.
Superb.
Well done, man.
Well done, man.
4-1 Lee Burt, man. Fair play, mate. That was lovely.
Where is Lee tonight? He's always on.
He loves it.
To be honest, I think he's at a reggae, though. Didn't he say last week he's at a reggae?
Oh, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's a nice one, so.
I can read it anyway, it's not that long, but I really like Lee. So he showed a lot of courage, I think.
He has as well.
Yeah.
Blues being his second team as well.
He represents people. He represents the people on here.
Yeah,
you know, we've all got problems, but I think he took the biggest step out of all of us.
Yeah.
Because of what he's suffering, and he loves it.
Yeah,
he does.
And he's a
Blue Shadow.
Yeah, Blue Shadow as well.
Yeah. But there we go. That's my going for him.
Tone, where do you think we'll finish in the season then? And your message to the Blue Noses?
Are you deaf? Top. 12
what?
points. 112 points, as you said.
112. Superb, mate.
Brilliant.
Superb.
Now, seriously, top.
Yeah.
I think Lee, I do. We're going for it, mate. And I'm going to be a rich man when that fucking 31 bet comes in from a silly arsehole Wrexham fan who thought he was being clever giving me 30 to 1. And there we go.
Nice one, mate.
Nice one, Tony.
We're on our way.
Nice one, Tony.
The message to the Blues fans is, if you feel doubtful and if you feel down, just thank fuck you're not a Wrexham fan with sheep all around. Keep lying on. It's on Villa.
Brilliant.
Nice one, Tony.
Fuck them all.
Good lad, Tone.
Cheers, nice one. Nice one, Tony. Oh, guys, that's that made me laugh. Your video with your dad, Jack. Your dad was going on about the groundsman, the new groundsman we've got.
Yeah.
If you see what he's done with the pitch, it's amazing. The pitch looks amazing. It's the best groundsman in the whole of English football, and we've got him. But he asked you, Jay. It's funny, man. He said, "What do you think of the new groundsman?" And you got it mixed up before. You've gone who? Nick Smith.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Was he talking about the head of it?
Hello, Jay.
Hello, Col.
Yeah. You all right, Carl?
All right, Jay.
You all right, mate?
Yeah. All right, Nick.
Hi, Colin. How are you, mate?
I'm all right. I was just
Sorry, got some background noise.
That was nice. That was. I was getting into that.
Is this
Yeah.
it?
What? Was that you?
Yeah, I've got I made another quiz, Nick. You know the
Oh,
quiz.
have you? Yeah. I know, man. I like the quizzes.
Yeah,
So, how are you, Colin? How things, mate? How's Chelmsley Wood treating you?
That's what I was just going to ask you. Where about in Chelmsley Wood did you live, Nick?
Do you know Trevelyan House? Where the old trooper you... How old are you, Col?
I'm 59.
Yeah, do you remember where the old trooper used to be? The old trooper pub?
Yeah. It's of the trooper.
Yeah, there's a block of flats called Trevelyan House. I used to live there on the 10th floor, just off Chelmsley Road.
I don't know you just moved to a
Just moved. Yeah, no, Solihull have moved to Col, which is just outside Solihull town centre. About 5 minutes outside the town centre. So, yeah, but I grew up on Chelmsley Wood. I love the place, really.
You lived in Shardend as well, didn't you?
No, not Shardend. No, I lived in Moseley. From Chelmsley Wood, I moved to Moseley, and then from Moseley to here. So, Cole, what do you think of the business done so far? What do you think of the kit?
Great, absolutely great, Nick. Like when I was on the phone last time, I said we're going to win the league.
Yeah.
And we're doing signings for the plus the 2 Japanese.
Yeah.
I love us to get that Tom Fellows.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
I might do it, you know. I reckon Wagner might do it.
Yeah. What do you think of the signing so far, though, Colin?
Right.
Yeah.
Tommy Doyle, great player.
Yeah.
Great player.
You've got to try and come down, Colin, this season, because I owe you a point, mate.
Yeah. I'm worried about our goalkeeper, though. Our new goalkeeper.
Yeah.
We're worried about the new goalkeeper, did you say, Carl?
It's good with his feet.
Yeah.
But I've seen him in the Euros, and he was like slapping that chance.
Yeah.
You know.
I think Allsop will start off at number 1, and then he'll just do what he did last season, only, and see what happens.
Yeah, I hope so. Anyway.
Allsop deserves a start anyway, doesn't he? For what he did last season, he's fantastic with his feet. So we need someone who's really good with his feet, and Allsop is the best with his feet.
Yeah, 100%, mate. Allsop will start. I think he might give Beadle the Sheffield United game.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'd have to have an absolute blinder to keep Allsop out in August.
I think so.
August and September. You know.
I agree.
So yeah. You're going down the blue. You're planning to get down the Blues next season if you can get a ticket.
I'm going to the Nottingham Forest game.
Oh yeah, you said it. Yeah, fair play to you, mate.
Superb, Colin.
And I will be going to the Sheffield United game as well.
Oh, yeah. That's good. Good for you, mate.
The tickets are out today, weren't they, for season ticket holders for Forest? So everyone needs to get their tickets like quick smart, don't they? Because I had to speak to the ticket office today because I had an issue with my accounts. He kept logging me out. And I said to the guy there, I said, are you opening up the main stand this time? And he said, yeah. He says they think it's going to be a sellout. So before they closed it down for the Rangers game, didn't they? So I think they'll go quickly. So if you haven't got it yet, try and log on or get to the Blues and get the ticket. Because it's going to go. It's 15 quid, isn't it, for adults? 15
quid adults. 2nd of August, isn't it, Rich?
2nd of August, week before kick-off, on a Saturday, so it's going to be nice and sunny.
Yeah.
A few drinks. It's going to be a really good day, isn't it? And it's the unveiling of the statue as well.
Yeah, it's going to be a good day. So people can't get to games this season or struggle, it'll be a really nice day that will, especially if you haven't been down for a while. So definitely try and get tickets, guys. Yeah, well done, Rich. Carl, so You happy with all the signings we've got in so far?
Yeah, I'm happy with them all. I'm happy. And that, what's his name now? We just signed the coloured fella, Samuel.
Samuel, yeah.
Right, Samuel, yeah.
But they don't mention much about Newman, have they? Paul Newman, the German.
Phil Newman.
Phil Newman.
Well, I've done the interview with him some weeks ago because he was the first one through the door, wasn't
he? Yeah.
So, yeah. So, yeah, all good.
It's nice to see him in practice and see him more, you know.
Yeah.
We're going to have the best defence in the league. We're going to have the best midfield. With them two Japanese players going for us, we're going to have the best forward line.
But this is where, though, it gets really
going to win the league.
Because we've got the pre-season again, lads, and Colin, and each when Chris Davies, you can do the same again. He's going to have 2 starting 11s playing games, and then he's going to Ben Petty's going to be watching the one again. Chris Davies will be watching the other one. They're going to analyse the players, and then they're going to come back and pick the strongest 11.
I was looking at the Ipswich team, and I can honestly say only 3 of their players would get into our team.
Yeah.
And that would be Jack Clark, Hutchinson, and the
Smodics.
Smodics, yeah.
But only 3 of their players would get into our squad.
I think Stephen Brooks is trying to get through on the phone lines, you know, guys. It would be really good to speak to Steve because he's not been very well in hospital. So have you got a message for the Blues fans, Carl?
Keep right, I'm going to win the league.
Go on,
definitely, mate.
Brilliant, nice one, mate. Thanks ever so much. Hopefully see you at the Forest game, Colin.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to meet.
Cheers for ringing in, Carl.
Keep rolling, Carl.
Okay, right.
Hold on, mate.
Hello, mate.
Bye.
Mate.
We're all going to have to meet up before the Forest game. We'll meet up early in Birmingham or something if you fancy it.
Yeah, I'm up for that, mate.
Woody's going to be carrying me in his arms and I'll be wearing the glasses.
Glasses on.
If you want to get on it, and I'll rather than getting the train back, I'll just stop in a hotel or something. So just let us know if you fancy having a few drinks. I think it'd be good to do, wouldn't it?
Yeah, book that George up. If you book it early, you know that the George at the back of the Tilton Bridge, that's cheap and cheerful. Yeah. But you'd have to probably do it within the next couple of days because that'll sell out that well.
Yeah,
no, it's ideal because you ain't got to travel anywhere then. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I was going to get the train back, but the last train's like 9:30. That's no good. So if you fancy a few drinks before and after, then it's going to be a really nice day. I'll just stop over. To be honest, the hotels are fairly cheap anyway, even in central Birmingham for some reason. They're not that much.
Yeah.
Do you want me to message Steve and see if he's about?
Yeah, go on. Mate, this beer fridge is lethal.
I was going to say, mate, how many got through tonight?
Oh, mate, it's ice. It matches my desk and everything like that. 20 quid off Facebook Marketplace.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not too bad, is it?
I like that.
Russell.
It's not too bad at all. So yeah, what else is to talk about in terms of Blues? I mean, someone was it you, Jay? Just mentioned about splitting the games up. What he'd done last season.
Yeah.
My pal just rang me. So the one game, I think it's on Saturday. We've got Northampton and Port Vale, both of them being away. And we just decided that we're going to go to the Port Vale one instead. We're going to go to the Port Vale away. I'm going to so our first pre-season friendly is against Solihull Moors. I think it's on Wednesday the 16th, so it's a week.
Yeah,
it's a week Wednesday, guys.
All the tickets are sold out though, aren't they? It's the Arthur Cup, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the Arthur Cup.
Yeah, the tickets were sold out, but I was thinking of getting one in the home. It's not going to really matter anyway, is it?
No,
in the home end, but everything's just sold out.
Okay, I didn't even know it was sold out. I mean, I'll take a trip down there anyway and try and get in somewhere.
Come on, Blue.
I'm sure I checked it the other night, and it was they're all sold.
Imagine that.
Got 131 people watching. Come on, Blue Noses. Gee calls in. We're on our way. It's exciting. Come on.
Yeah, come on, guys. We'll have one more call before we wrap up. Here we go.
Steve.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing?
Yes, Steve.
How you doing, mate?
How are you, mate?
I fell asleep and then like I was just thinking, you was on. I was like, I couldn't work out if I was watching it live or it's finished. So then the phones and then like you know, then my favourite mate phoned and I thought, oh shit, you know. So after 64 attempts, I thought this is it. I'm off. I spat me dummy out. But anyway, how are you, lads? You all good?
We're all good, mate.
Yeah, good to hear your voice, Steve.
Yeah.
You feeling?
Yeah, it's good to hear your voice, man.
You
How you feeling, Steve?
Not too good, to be honest. I just went over the road, like. I ain't gonna lie. I had to bloody stop and sit on the floor once for about 5 minutes, and second for about 10. My legs just wouldn't get me back.
Okay. Have you got one of them mobility scooters, Steve?
I fucking wish I did, bro.
They're a bit expensive, ain't they?
I don't know what's about because like I went over there back earlier, but I don't know what happened. I went over there and I literally I thought I was going to say, you know what I mean? So I just had to sit on the floor. I don't know what's the matter. Well, did Jay tell you what happened to me yesterday?
No, I ain't told anybody, mate. But you can tell him if you want.
God. Well, all I'm going to say is...
Yes, Andrew.
Well, you say Jay. You say Jay.
You got stabbed, didn't you, Steve?
What?
Yeah, you got stabbed. He was going to get robbed by people at the cash point.
Where do you live, Steve?
Some builders stuck up for him in the lamp. The lad.
I'm not, you know, like Constitutional. No, Constitutional.
Yeah.
I live right at the beginning of there. Lovely place, yeah. But, you know, and I'm not racist, you know, a lot of my mates, you know, but anyway, it's kind of turned into like, you know, Somaliland, they've gone to go. Anyway, I've gone over to the cash point and like, and you know when you got a 6 cents about something.
Yeah.
And then you got 30 quid out the cash point. And then I thought, and I could see these 2 bags like black, and I was like, right. So I've gone to go in the shop, but as I've gone to go in the shop, my mate's phoned, and I've got to kind of meet him over the road, you know what I mean, you know. So I've gone to go, and like one of the builders who's working opposite, you know, there's a big load of builders, but me and him take the piss out of each other because he's a Villa fan, and I'm a, you know. So like, you know, 8 o'clock in the morning, he'd be saying, blue nose, get out of bed, you know what I mean. But anyway, he called me in the shop, and he goes, oh, he went, listen, I think them 2 lads are going to rob you. And I went, you know what? I says, I thought there was something dodgy. And he was like, listen, he says, wait, he says, I'll follow you back. And I went, no, I said, my mate's coming, I've got to go over it. He went, well, listen, just slow down a minute. He says, you go, and if they follow you, you'll follow you. And there's 3 of them. So, anyway, I rushed across, you know, the road to meet my mate. You know, I'm just and he's come round in the car, and like, you know, you know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to give him the detail, but usually when that woman, he's going to jump in. And I was like, what? He was like, you know, and he went, are you all right? He says, them 2 look dodgy. I went, yeah, it's all right. So I've jumped out the car, and then come up to me, and like, one just put a fucking knife in my belly, and he's like, give me things. And I'm like, I was shocked, bro. I was shocked. I was like, I'll tell you what, that's the second time it's happened to me since me stepson got killed. And it scares me. It scares me because they don't understand that, you know, you're going to have to do it once and I could be dead. You know what I mean? And it's scary.
What area did you say this was?
Constitution Hill.
So
Constitutional, yeah.
Lads, I'm like, because when I'm going to corner, I see one of the builders peeping around the corner to the spray of them. But because these two lads come to they're quite tall, one's got an object, and I'm thinking, fucking hell, where's the builders getting? The next thing I know, Jesus Christ, the one on the left who didn't have the knife, he just went flying, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, two builders on the other one, and he's gone, cheeky bastard, he's got a knife, like, you know what I mean? And like, and I'm not like this, bro, but I was that fucking angry. The one that got hit first, the one who didn't have the knife, he was on the road, yeah, but his head was by the curb, and like when there's only one, the geezer went, you know, I've got a knife, look at it. He said he had a fucking knife, and then he's gone, have you seen your fucking t-shirt, mate? I was like, what? He went, it's in a carrot. Oh my God, you look like I've been fucking stopped by a machine or something.
Jesus Christ.
Everywhere. I was that angry. I've fucking ran over, and I've jumped on the head, you know, on this kid's head, like, he's already knocked out, like, and he went the one with a knife, like, and I don't know why I was doing that, because at the same time, one of the builders went through his pockets and found a phone. He was like, oh, you've got a knife, I've got a phone. So then the other builder who hadn't found nothing, he went through the pockets of the geezer with a knife, and he's gone, cheeky bastard, he hasn't even got a phone. But I swear to God, if I hadn't been there, you know what I mean, I'd have been.
Yeah.
And the thing was, the only time I got stabbed was when they fucking hit him. Because, like, you know, it kind of like, you know, it's not like a deep thingy, but I sent a picture to Jay. It looks fucking, you know, awful, doesn't it, Jay?
Yeah, mate, I still don't know why you ain't gone to the hospital with it, mate. You need to get it seen, mate.
Listen, you know, looking, they said, you know, and I said, look, I ain't daft, yeah, you know, because it looks really inflamed, doesn't it?
Yeah, we get septic that will.
Because if it goes manky, then obviously I'll give some thingy, but it's more than it's good, you know. I'll just like, look, do you know what? It's like, I went out there, I was minding my own business.
Oh no, mate.
You know what I mean? I never spoke to a fucking soul. I'm sure I've got something on my head that says, you know, so you're this way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry to hear about that. It's obviously because you was going to get smoke or something. They thought I'm going to have you here. They wanted whatever you was going to get by the sounds of it.
That's what they wanted, like, you know what I mean? I said, you fuck yourself. And I thought, where's these fucking builders? Where the fuck? I can't see over these two black geezers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The one who didn't have the knife, he was on my right. He just went fucking one of the builders hit him, he just out fucking cold.
Yeah.
And then it was when the other one hit the one that had the knife to my belly, and that's when it's fucking kinda I'm not gonna say stab, it was more of a like pierce, you know what I mean?
Pierce, yeah, just jabbed it.
Honestly, God, it looked like I'm fucking about, you know, fucking.
I don't even know what the answer is anymore. It's just unreal.
Do you know what, bro? Do you know what? That happened me 4 years ago to me, and I didn't miss a fucking heartbeat. I used to wrap a coat around my fucking hand and just like, you know. But ever since it happened to Cody, I know that it's just like, you know. These kids, they don't realise when they carry a knife, yeah, you know, there's nothing fucking more than a scared kid, you know what I mean, if he's not knife, you know, and then a fucking idiot, a psycho, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cowards, innit? The emus put cowards, man.
And you know what? That's twice it's happened. So, and both times, I've literally shit myself. You know,
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
You Was there no police there or anything? Did anyone like get it on camera or anything?
Well, there is cameras, like, you know what I mean? But it was like, what I did at the end was out of character for me. But I was so angry that I think it'd be more Dean's, you know. Plus, the builders were panicking then because, like, it kind of got out of hand a bit. And, like, you know, I'm walking around dripping fucking claret everywhere. Like, you know, they're walking around, like, and they're supposed to be worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They went up the road for fucking ice cream.
Yeah. What I would say to you though, Steve, is keep an eye on that, because what you don't. I know it's a nose going to an A&E because I'd have been the same. I'd have probably seen it and thought it don't really need any.
Infected.
You know, yeah. The thing is, it'll get infected that well. I guarantee it'll get infected, man, and then you'll be in trouble.
At least go and get it dressed properly somewhere. Do you know
Dressed
what I mean?
up and that, yeah.
Go and get it dressed. You can walk into one of these like places, can't you, and just get it dressed.
Yeah.
Clean.
The doctors will do it for you.
Doctors, yeah, they will. Yeah.
Last night, yeah. If he can show you that, look at that. He can show you that picture because I'm on my phone in the lounge. I'm not even. I can't even see on the TV or shit like so.
Yeah.
You know, but. I just can't believe it, you know what I mean? This place is a lovely place, you know what I mean? You know, it's like, you know, it's fucking happy go, and it's like, but I suppose, like, you know, I'm in a mugs game and, you know, scumbag game, you know.
You get wrongans everywhere, mate.
You know, my mum's saying you're a crap to you, but I like, you know what I mean? And so,
Yeah.
you know, at the end of the day, it's my own doing, it's my own, you know. So, but at the same time, you still don't really fucking expect it to fucking happen.
No. Anyway, on a brighter note, Steve, have you managed to see the new kit and the signings we brought in the last couple of days?
I've seen that Japanese kid wearing it and I thought it's fucking awful. But then when I seen that Damari Gray wearing it, it looks fucking odd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think I said to Mark last night, I said, I'll buy it. Obviously, I said, look, I'm going to buy a gold pen and just try and get like players to sign it. I'm going to wear it, like, you know, if I do a black top, you know what I mean? To wearing it, I thought, you know what? You know, it looks all right. And I don't know if you've seen that interview with Damari Gray. People are like, you know, it's kind of taking, you know, like he don't look very happy and all that. And I put a thing saying, listen, I says he never said much on purpose. I says because he's one of our own. What the Tilton and the rest of the areas, you know, want. As long as they put 100% in, you know what I mean? And it looked as if he was like, you know, I can't be asked for this talk, you know, cheap talks cheap. I just want to show him what, you know, he's like, I waited for this for a long time. And because at first I weren't really like into it, but I'll tell you what, really got it in his art. And I think he just, you know, so I put, you know, make yourself an hero, kid, you know what I mean?
He will.
But like,
he'll be class.
Wasn't he another free? Was he free?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Free transfer.
Free transfer.
Because that's helpless out in the other, in that PS, whatever it fucking is, isn't it?
PSR.
And I was reading another thing yesterday, you know, because they sold that lad the fucking Peter back, what's his name?
Brandon Keller.
Yeah. Right. You know, you can have nine substitutes in the championship.
Yeah.
But you can only have 9 if you name 4 homegrown or something, you know, or academy play or whatever, you know, that come through the Blues, you know, otherwise, like, you can't. But because we you know, this is all madness to me, but because we sold that lad to a club that's as good as us on paper, that now saves us for the next 6 years. Of like, we don't have to have. I mean, don't think I'm encouraging it. You know, of course I'm not. But we don't have to have one academy lad, and we should have 9 substitutes every time for 6 years because of, like, you know, what's something to. And I know it sounds like, I don't think for 1 minute, you know, I'm saying, like, you know, so I'm all for the academy lads, for fuck's sake, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, that's what they're there, you know, come on, man. You know, it's like tomorrow, like you said. And what he got me when he goes, I've been waiting for this for a long time. It's like he's coming back, he's got a point to prove, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And like, you know, because honestly, we weren't into it at first, but now I think, you know, I think he might be the missing link, you know. Yeah. So anyway.
I think we're in for a good treat again now, Steve. I'm looking forward to spending some time with you, mate, again.
You have to buy me. Yeah, son.
I'll buy you a drink when you get to the doctor's.
I put your wheelchair, not a drink, I says.
I'll buy you loads of drinks.
Not a wheelchair. Get him a wheelchair, Joe.
I'll carry you.
It's a wheelchair, man.
I'll carry you, son.
I'll carry you.
I ain't thinking with you ever again, I've told you that.
Well, mate, I ain't a big drinker.
That's 50 pints tonight, yeah?
We'll do. Oh, fuck's sake. Listen, I was going to say that. Oh, yeah. Oh, what a touch that Friday night's going to be against Ipswich. What a game that's going to be, man.
You going, Steve?
Hey?
You going?
Listen.
You going to the Ipswich game?
If I have to leave here at 6 o'clock in the morning and fucking crawl there on my hands and knees, I fucking will be there.
Yeah, good lad.
Yeah.
Good to see you again.
Well, trust me.
Yeah.
And Jake obviously had me the last bit, like, but that's.
You're gonna have a go on the quiz as well in a bit, Steve.
What you say?
You can have a go on the quiz in a bit.
What, you doing the quiz, are you?
Yeah, at the end of the phoning, yeah, because Nick loves it. I've made it for Nick.
Listen, I ain't taking the piss or anything, yeah, but like, you know, I'll just win it. So, you know,
you're in for your money, mate.
I'll give everyone else a chance because it won't be fair.
Steve, Steve,
listen, I'm not long woke up, bro. I don't even know what day it is yet.
Steve, on a lighter note, did you watch that video at the end or not?
I did, and I thought it was fucking lovely, mate. All that was missing though was the sound and me going, "Not me, Mr. Blue. At last, I meet you."
Blue Senior.
That was when that was the first day you fucking brought your baby out in your bag.
I'll tell you what, right now, I just want to say something real quick. We've got 110 people watching, right? And I've been thinking about this, you know, like, you know what I mean? When he done that documentary, like, it broke my heart seeing how nice that church is and where it all started. Like, there's got to be something that we can do as a fan base to get Blues to buy the church, right? And they could, same again, it's revenue. They could, like, make it like a museum thing. I mean, mate, I'm down for helping and pulling up weeds and stuff and that. But mate, I do it in my own time. But, mate, they can't let that church get knocked down. They can't.
No. It's great on listed, don't it?
Yeah. Because don't think they don't fucking watch this podcast, because they do, guys. Now you've said that, yeah. Do an email, because I was going to email him as well, because you know when they do build a new stadium,
yeah,
I want Cody fucking, you know what I mean? You know, like, I know this might sound daft, you know, they've got that wall in America, like fallen soldiers and that, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just want to see fucking Cody's name, fucking, you know, engraved on some wall somewhere, you know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
Definitely.
You know, every season I'll have the same Cody 23 and then Steve at the bottom, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'll always have the same, but you know, I don't want to get emotional, but I just feel it. You know, his life was taken, you know. Anyway, fuck you, man. It makes me fucking get emotional. So anyway, what was we saying? Who was we fighting? So how long is it this game? How many like Fridays away is it?
It's 5, isn't it?
5, yeah.
Is it 5? The first game's a Forest game, isn't it? So you get a ticket for the Forest game for the Memorial game, and then it's the following week. Is it 5 weeks? Is it 5 weeks? I think it's about 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Do you know what? My memory's shot.
Yeah, 5 weeks today.
5 weeks.
It's close or something, and you know, I'll give you the money and just order my thing for me or something.
What's that?
I swear to God, like, you know, ever since that Wembley, yeah, I don't know what's happened to my legs, like, but I swear to God, it's just so weird. The whole day was weird. I was talking to Mark about it last night. It was like, I don't even remember most parts of it. I don't know what Jay told you, I never watched a single second of that game. I was completely asleep, and like, I don't even remember leaving there. I don't remember, you know, I had a snapshot of seeing, you know, them geezer with the 2 young kids who stands next to us.
Yeah.
I seen him out there. That was a snapshot. The next thing I know, I see fucking Mark asked this geezer who's got a hood up, a mask over his face for a photo. And I said, who's that? And he was some famous DJ in Plum. That was a snapshot. I do not remember getting on the fucking coach. I don't remember coming back from Plum. It was the most weirdest fucking day of my life. And that was the day my legs started. And like, they just... I just don't even know. Like, I'm a loss. And then, like, you know, and then the one time, like, you know, I finally fucking decided to get the doctors. And I'm there for, like, fucking, you know, God knows how many hours. And they lost the fucking paperwork on me. Oh, God, I had to leave there for my head fell off. Well, my head did fall off, like, but...
You need to wait, though, Steve. You can't, like, neglect yourself. You've got to get seen, mate.
I've been there since fucking quarter to whatever, 6, 7, whatever. I've been asleep for 7 hours, and then like fucking hell, things woke me up. She's like, yeah, they've just come over and said like, you know, you've been here ages. What you doing there? Insane woman who I did my paperwork to when I come in, fucking 8.5 hours earlier.
It's far too long, isn't it?
You got a fucking X-ray. You fucking put me in this wheelchair at the front of the queue. You know, oh my God, look. Listen, I had to get out there because otherwise, you know, the police would have been taking me out of there.
I think I'll have to drive over there, mate, and drag you in the car.
Bro, listen, I'd worked myself up to such a fucking, you know, about going. And then the one time I go, and I get fucking the most devious fucking nurse in the world on there. And the QE is fucking brilliant. It's a brilliant hospital. How can a woman lose your fucking paperwork? How can a woman take you for a fucking chest X-ray, put you in a wheelchair by the desk, and then forget who you are, lost your paperwork and don't know what you're there for?
It's incompetent, isn't it?
Fucking madness. You couldn't make it up, bro. You couldn't fucking make it up, mate.
Yeah. Not good, mate. Not good.
I know. It's just fucking, you know, I got bad anxiety about fucking hospital. I'm not scared and you know, it's just everyone's a miserable conscious. They're fucking ill, aren't they? You know what I mean? And that cheers me up knowing, like, you know what I mean? You know, I'm a grumpy fucker at the best of times at the moment. I'm in hospital fucking feeling like shit, and I look round and everybody's fucking the same. It does like nothing.
Yeah.
I can't handle it. I have to go home, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, enough of my shit. You know what I mean? How are you, lads? Are you all good and everything? Everything good, you know?
We're in for a straight to see.
Okay.
And what's this about Blackburn and 7,000 seats, Nick was saying or something?
I think Nick was trying to say, yeah, I think hopefully Blackburn will give us 7,000. Because didn't they give Leeds 7,000 tickets last season? So hopefully they'll do the same for us, and we can all go there and have a good day out and finally see us beat Blackburn.
I know it's a fucking pain in the ass to get there and that, but
yeah, it's a shitty one to get to, isn't it?
You know what I mean? It'd be nice if everybody on this podcast went. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, we could even talk. You know, everyone was and we could get the ticket. You know, we could order. You know, coaches and sort it out ourselves and finally meet everybody and have a fucking laugh. You know what I mean? Because like, you know, if someone ain't been to a fucking away game, they're just like, you know, I'm sorry to say, but they're just so much better than home games. You know what I mean?
They're great, aren't they? Going away is fantastic.
It's different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Completely different, fucking, you know. And like, you know, people who haven't gone to one, like, you know, you don't know what you're missing, like. So yeah, it would be nice if we could do all that.
Right, Steve, I've got a question for you. What would you be happy with where Blues finish? Be realistic.
I'd be unhappy if we wasn't in the top 6.
Yeah.
I would be very unhappy.
Yeah, same here.
But I've also said all along, yeah, because to be honest, I think Premier Football's shit. But that's not the point, you know. You know, Wagner wants us there, whatever fucking Wagner wants. Listen, if he wanted me to fucking shovel shit fucking 10 days, I would have, you know, whatever, you know what I mean? But I just want us to, when we do go up there, to stay there.
Yeah.
Because, and I want to murk them bastards, and you know what I'm on about. You know what I mean?
My neighbours.
I so want to murk them, you know what I mean?
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Steve, what's your message to the Blue Noses?
Keep right on, lads. Keep the faith. No matter what, always shit on the Villa. Wear your colours. Fuck them all. And keep right on.
Super.
Well said, mate.
Thank you to Jay. Thank you to Nick.
Where is Nick?
Yeah. None of us would have met. And I have met some fucking amazing people in my life. Truly, truly amazing. Some of you are pricks, like, but, you know, most of you are amazing.
He's talking to you, would he, I think, mate?
Yeah.
Probably.
Thanks, Steve.
Keep right on.
Take care,
Right,
Steve. Good to hear from you, mate.
See you soon.
Keep right on.
Hello, mate. Look after yourself.
Right.
Right then, guys.
Where's Nick?
Mate,
Where's he gone?
Oh, mate. Rich, tell him.
Hey, well.
Mate,
He's like Dynamo, isn't he? He does his trick and then he just goes. He doesn't say goodbye. He keeps it cold, doesn't he?
Dynamo.
But he makes you want it. He wants it more. Do you know what I mean? So he's just great. Where's he gone?
Right. It's quiz time, but we're going to get Woody to read out the questions, Woody. Right, there's 20 seconds for each question. So I'm going to share the quiz now. And
can I shout the answers out or not?
Yeah. Did you enter the quiz last time?
I couldn't get in. I couldn't get in.
Right, there is only 10 spaces, but you can still play, like, even if you're not in the...
I learned it, like Steve said, I'll let him win it anyway, so there's no point.
Have a guess. So I'm just going to share the screen with you now, guys. Right, share screen.
There were good questions last time. The ones
only
towards the end, weren't they?
There's only 10 questions. So we need... How many people do we need? Oh, we've got 5 people at the minute. You need to download Kahoot. Let me just get this off, Woody, so you can see yourself. There we go. Right, so there's only 5 people on so far. Come on, Blue Noses. Download the app.
How many people are watching still?
90. Well, there's only 10 questions. The app's free. And there's 10 questions.
What's with the 20 seconds? You want me to give it 20 seconds between each question and reading?
20. I think it's 20 questions, including you reading out the question.
Pressure's on here, mate.
Pressure's on.
It seems stressful, this, mate.
I'll have to put my glasses on just to see Just to see the
Yeah, I
words.
like that. Definitely. Are they prescription glasses?
Are they the reds or are they gold?
They're orange, aren't they?
They're the orange boys.
Yeah.
We can go gold though.
Yeah, gotta go gold.
We'll go with the red. Isn't that?
Where's Nick, man? What's he doing?
I don't know what he's doing.
Jay, are you going to the first game against Ipswich?
I haven't looked
You
at my
better.
yet, mate.
Mate, no, that's not acceptable. You are going. You've got to go to that game.
Keep subscribing then.
I've got a sneak Paula in, boy. Some means. I've got a season ticket, but someone's purchased our seat for that game.
Come on,
Right.
Blue.
Yeah.
How many we got, mate? Still 5?
5, yeah. Look at the bottom, look. 5.
Who won it last time? Someone like smashed it, didn't they? They got then they got like 2 wrong or 1 wrong, I think.
We got 6. Oh, drop down back to 5. Got Bright Laird.
Where's Emza? Emza needs to be in this. Where is he?
Where's Emza?
Where is he? And I never know what he's doing, Emza.
Who Emza?
Yeah, where is he?
Yeah, it's live, mate. Yeah.
Emu's there.
Emu's here.
Where's Nick, man? What's going on?
Abandoned ship.
He's having a chilled one, isn't
Easy on the comments, guys.
You can do it.
Chill out with the comments, guys.
Mate,
Best
Woody,
line ever. Best
Mate.
line ever.
Trev, I can tell you now, Trev, that Woody can do anything, mate. He's put sunglasses on a drone and flew it.
Mate,
Mate, who does that?
absolute legend.
Mate, he put sunglasses on a drone.
It's the summer, isn't it? It's only fair
Mate.
to the drone.
Yeah, mate.
Because I watch all those DJ audits and stuff. Is yours under 250 grams, is it?
That's it, mate. Yeah.
Is it
that's
250
zero.
grams? Yeah, yeah. And you can, long as you can fly it from a public place, you can fly over a commercial and.
Which is crazy because we got refused St Andrews.
No.
If I just go on the pavement,
As long as you're not from a public place, you're fine, aren't you?
Yeah.
What do we do? Do we start with 6? Oh, got 7.
Oh.
Come on.
Come on, we're going to get 10. We want 10.
Where's Emza, man? What's he doing?
I don't know where. Emza King.
Come on, Emza. Come on.
It's not Emza, by the way. It's Miza.
Miza, I know. But I like because Nick calls him Emza. That's why I like saying Emza.
Emza, man. Oh, should we start it?
What's he doing?
Should we start the quiz or do you want to wait for some more people to join?
Give it another 2 minutes, mate.
Another 2 minutes.
Give it another 2 minutes.
Oh, we got 8.
Come on.
Come on, Emza.
When we get the lucky 10, that's it. We shut the shop.
Yeah, we shut the shop, yeah.
2 more.
Doesn't the shop shut anyway, that one 10, because you can't have any more in? Is
It's
that
either
right
8
or
or 10. I can't remember.
not? Okay, fair enough, mate.
Should we just start now?
Yeah, just go for it, mate.
Right, we're going to start the quiz. Right, Woody. 1 1. Your reading game on. Blues.
Loose. Question 1. Who is Birmingham City's all-time leading goal scorer? Is it Bob Thatchford, Joe Bradford, Trevor Francis, or Jeff Horsfield?
Oh, interesting. Blue Shadow got it right.
What was the answer?
It'll tell you the answer. Go on, Woody.
Question 2. Who scored the winning goal in the 2011 League Cup final against Arsenal? Nicola Zigic, Craig Gardner, Obafemi Martins, or Kevin Phillips?
Oh, yeah. Tells you the answer there. Look, would you look with the tick? Look, Obafemi Martins.
Okay.
Who
put the ball in the Arsenal net? Obafemi Martins.
Obafemi.
Who is it? Was it Ferguson who slapped guy on the head? He just smacked him across the head. I can't remember his name, but he like went past and whacked him.
Koscielny,
that was it.
Bright lads overtook Shadow.
Well, it's quite even. And the scoreboard. Next question, eyes down. Question 3. Who was Birmingham City's top scorer in the 22-23 season? Is it Scott Hogan, Tahith Chong, Lucas Djukovic, or Troy Deeney? This is the 22-23 season.
I know that.
And the answer is Scott Hogan. Is a blue, Scotty Hogan is a blue. Oh, Bryce better than lead, racing away.
Go on, son.
Early start.
Question 4. Which striker scored over 100 goals for Blues between 1928 and 1945? Joe Bradford, Fred Harris, Benny Green, or Frank Roberts?
Oh. Don't know.
Wow.
No, Frank Roberts.
And no one got that. It was Frank Roberts.
That's a tough one, that is, mate.
The scores remain the same. Eyes down. Question 5. Who finished as Blues' top scorer in the 2001 to 2002 promotional season? Jess Forcefield, Tommy Mooney, Paul Devlin, or Mooney's twin brother?
I say 2 Tommy Mooneys. What the hell? It's got to be Tommy Mooney, isn't it? Sorry.
Them shades on, would he?
Yeah. It's obvious, wasn't it, that one? Yeah.
It was the green one.
Yeah.
But one of them's put blue. One of us put blue. You've got to give him the points.
Oh, fucking hell.
No, you can't, mate.
You can't do that.
No.
Whoever got put blue, I'm giving you the points.
Absolutely not. Go to VAR, mate.
Who put Tommy Mooney twice?
Unbelievable.
I can't even
and
get
in green. That was so obvious, that.
Can't even organise a quiz, son. What's going on here?
No one got that one. Didn't anyone get that one?
Whoever put blue, that should be going up. Question 6. Which ex-Blues striker went on to star for Liverpool and England? Emile Heskey, Kevin Phillips, Cameron Jerome, or Michael Forsell?
Let's put the gold glasses on again.
Very good. We've got 6 winners. Emile Heskey. Let's see what it does to the leaderboard.
Oh.
That was a badly worded question, that was, though, wasn't it? Because they didn't go on after Blues. He came to Blues after, didn't they? After Liverpool.
Yeah, we got it from Liverpool, don't we?
Yeah, we got him from Liverpool. We didn't go on to star for Liverpool. So I think we should take that question out.
Question 7. Who scored a famous hat-trick versus Aston Villa in the second City derby in 2002? Stern John, Clinton Morrison, Jeff Horsfield, or no one? It never happened.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You two aren't supposed to answer it.
Sorry, mate. I just thinking, what? Yeah.
We're live. You're not supposed to answer it.
Sorry, mate, I forget sometimes we're live.
Oh, it's heating up.
Oh, come back, BCFC Milton.
Relegation zone.
BCFC Milton's catching up with Bright Laird, isn't he?
Here we go. Question 8. Who was Blues' top scorer in their 2006-2007 championship promotion season? Gary McSheffrey, Cameron Jerome, Sebastian Larson, or DJ Campbell?
I loved him, DJ Campbell.
DJ was great, wasn't he?
And the answer is
McSheffrey
Gary
was great.
McSheffrey.
He was a great signing. He was from Cobb, wasn't he?
Mm.
By the way, I didn't write the questions. These are just
general. Oh, we got new leaders. Wow.
Right at the
all change. Wow, I think there's only 2 more questions left.
2 more questions to sneak.
That's nerve-wracking, isn't it? I'm not even involved in it, but it's a total race.
Question 9. Which former Blues player is also the first 1 million in Britain? You need shooting if you don't know this. Trevor Francis. Christoph Dugarry.
Yeah, if someone gets it wrong.
Or Joe Gallagher. This should be etched on your Birmingham City brain.
Definitely. Yeah.
Oh, someone's got it wrong. Answer Trevor Francis. Come on.
Who put that in there? Who put Dugarry?
Don't tell you. But Emu Master is the highest answer streak of 4.
Nice.
Mate, it's close there.
One question left.
1 question left.
This is it. Do or die. Question 10. Who joined Blues on loan from Arsenal in the 2012 and scored multiple goals? Henry Lansbury, Nicholas Bentner, Rio Marchetti, or 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏𝒆𝒍? He's actually called Lord, if that helps.
Lord. Oh.
𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏𝒆𝒍? That ain't right.
That's not right.
That's Nicholas Bentner, I'll tell you that now.
It is Nicholas Bentner because none of them others played for Blues anyway.
Nicholas Bentner didn't play in 2012 though, did he? He played before that, I'm sure he did. 100%.
The first year we got relegated, we had him, Larson, and Muamba. And it was
Google
Bentner who scored all the goals.
Who wrote these questions?
𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏𝒆𝒍 has never played for Blues, so that's totally. I think we should do the quiz again.
𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏𝒆𝒍 was Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Everyone got that right. 5. Yeah, he's never played. He's never played for Blues.
Yeah.
This is a disgraceful quiz. This is. I think we should go again, mate. Let's go again. It's only 10:15. We'll be all right.
Blame
𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏𝒆𝒍. Where's Nick, man? What's he doing?
Nick wrote the quiz.
No, I bet he did.
He's gone off to write the second quiz.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations, BCFC
and the winner,
Milton.
BCFC Milton. Congratulations. You are the Star Prize winner. You've won a spa day.
𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏𝒆𝒍.
Bollocks.
Mate, we've had Tommy Mooney in 2 hands. Twice.
Is that good? They named him twice.
This would happen on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, would it?
Oh, mate.
30 hours.
Jesus. Right, it's BCFC.
Well done for everyone that participated.
Yeah, to the dodgy quiz.
That is a dodgy quiz. The thing is, though, someone who comes second might have. I don't know. I think we need to start that again. We need to do a new one.
Oh, dear. Right, guys, we've hit the 2 hours and 14 minutes mark. I hope you enjoyed the stream and the quiz as well at the end and the phone-ins as well. Lads, as always, thanks. And ladies.
Pleasure. Thanks for inviting us on again, mate.
Big Richard's got the bug for it now.
Love it, mate.
What's
I think
your
my back does sitting here for 2 hours though, but apart from that, yeah.
What's your message to the Blue Noses, boys?
Get on that quiz and we'll get some better questions.
Oh, mate.
I like the quiz at the end. I think we should do that every time.
Well,
yeah, that's brilliant, Addy. That is cool. That is good.
I'll tell you what, Woody. You all write a quiz.
Yeah.
And I'll create a project on here. And I'll put your questions with 4 answers on. All right.
Yeah.
What
we'll do, Rich, we'll alternate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you do the first and I'll do the second if you want.
You can have as many questions as you want. So, look, if you want to do a 10-question quiz, you think it was long enough or short, you can do more. You can do 20, 15.
I think 10's fine, isn't it? 10's a nice number, isn't it, really? 10 questions.
Yeah.
See what people think anyway on the chat. If they want to do more or less.
Probably bring it in a little
good.
bit quicker as well. Try and start the quiz at 10 o'clock if you can.
Town spot only on here.
𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒆𝒏𝒆. What the hell? That's ridiculous, that is.
Crack the quizmaster. VAR.
Yeah.
I don't know.
God.
Nice
Look,
one, mate.
At least you've had a good laugh. That's the main thing. Sack the quizmaster. Take care. Right, Nick, guys. I'm off to Dreamland. Catch you next time. Keep right on. Good crack, lads. Thanks again for tonight. No problem, mate. As long as you had a laugh, that's the main thing. Assemble some better historical questions relating to your latest video, Jay. See who was paying attention.
Yeah, good on. Yeah, good on. Yeah, that was really well put together. That was, lads. That was really good. I enjoyed watching that when you did that the other day. Really good.
Cheers, mate. That church, though, mate, it was heartbreaking to see, though. It was just
beautiful, beautiful church.
Mate.
Tell them.
Sorry.
Tell them, Jay, what you saw when we pulled in to take the wheels adventure.
Yeah. Fuck, mate, honestly.
What'd you say?
I'll tell you all this. So before I fell ill with glandular fever, right? This is 12.
We pulled in.
Yeah. We pulled into the wheels right now. Like, we've been to the church, we've been to St Andrews, and like we've pulled into wheels now. And there's a little like stick road, and it's not the main entrance where it used to be. It's all barricaded off, blocked off. We pulled up behind this car.
You can see the car in the video.
Yeah.
The cars, you can see it.
And this car, right, bearing in mind this is at 12 o'clock, broad daylight, mate. The car, right, we were just talking. I looked at this car in front and I went, like, who's that for a start? Like, because.
Yeah.
And I looked and it was just fucking rocking.
What?
Yeah, mate, the car was rocking like that. Right.
No.
Yeah. Towards it. Can you see that?
Bouncing.
Serious?
Yeah. Mate, there was somebody. There's somebody having a really good time in there. Me and Woody was just like laughing our head off. So I said to Woody, I said, I can't
watch this.
I bet you did, though, did you? Yeah.
Woody took the drone.
No.
I've got a bird's eye view.
Oh my god! Oh, because you got the 249-gram drone, you can actually go up to windows, can't you? So that's fine.
I was trying to go through the sunroof.
Yeah, so look, we moved the car out.
Oh no!
Look, I said, "My car, fucking, car stay here." But one, they've got to do their own. They've got to get it over and done with them, whatever else. And two, like, I feel really uncomfortable, so like, I've just left. I've took the car back towards the T junction of the car just to leave some space. It was just really awkward. What like. Would he like? He proper like. No, I went, I see the car like going up and down, like, and he was like, "What the hell, yeah?" Honestly, it was just like, man, this is at 12 o'clock, and then it gets even better as well. Yeah, so as we move the car down there, there's a factory right next to Birmingham Wheels. There's a bloke that's come over because he's seen Woody flying the drone like over the wheels, and like obviously like some people get a bit like suspicious, don't they? Like, so he's come over like, and turns out the bloke who either owns his factory or works at the factory, like he's a blue nose. He's talking to us and that, like, and we've gone like, do you know that they're shagging outside your factory?
Oh God! You should have let him finish. You should have not turned and asked him for a message for the blue noses, mate. That would have been class on the video.
Yeah, get your microphone.
Yeah, sorry.
For the blue
noses.
12 o'clock. 12 o'clock, broad daylight. Oh, there's no, like,
there's no shame, is there?
Windows weren't even tinted, and I was just like, I just said to Woody, we can't leave the car here, mate. We've got to back up. We've got to reverse back.
Bloody hell. It's probably an extra insight, isn't it?
I just wish that when we recorded when we just got there, because on the video you just see it back. It was full on rocking one. It was full on like bedrock, wasn't it?
Oh God!
Our car was bouncing as well because I was trying to get it in reverse.
Jesus Christ! I thought you were going to say like you saw like Stano or something. I didn't think you were going to say that. That's brilliant. Oh my God!
Would you put his
At least
shades
you
on?
left them to it. You left them to it anyway, didn't you?
Oh dear. Yeah. So yeah. It's, I hope they don't get doing that with the new sports scores. Imagine that. You just come out to get a point in half time with his car bouncing up and down.
That's the last thing you need, isn't it?
You know. Right. Message to the Blue Noses. Reach.
Message to the Blue Noses.
Don't come knock.
Don't come knocking. Keep right on. I need to think of one, don't I? If you're gonna have a bath or a shower, turn the tap on as you won't get wet.
Yeah,
that's a good one. And just let's enjoy this next few weeks getting the signings in. It's going to be really, really exciting. We've got a couple more coming Monday, hopefully, with the 2 Japanese guys, and I think Wagner's going to give us a little treat next week. So who that's going to be, who knows?
Brilliant, mate.
That's my message, mate.
Would he?
My message would be like, subscribe, and share. Let's grow this channel. Let's get even more viewers. Let's get participating. Let's get you on phone-ins and get your opinions, because we all listen. We read all the text messages that come through. This is a real powerful podcast, and the power's in the community. And there's a little bit of fun afterwards with the quiz. So let's start building it up. And as a Blue knows, what a time. And I've never felt, for myself personally, the optimism moving forward. It's so powerful. Like before, we'd be like a Hull or a Sheffield Wednesday. What's all the tragedy that's going through? But now we are really like in 7th heaven, and we're only going in one direction. Everyone's on board, all the fans, and everyone, all the other clubs can see this, and they definitely know that we are coming.
Yeah.
That was very well said, mate.
Very well said, mate. I'm filling up here.
I need to brush up on mine, I think.
My message to the Blue Noses is not at 12 o'clock or tint your windows.
Absolutely, yeah. We don't need crisps live on a podcast.
Yes.
Where's Nick? Where is he?
Where's he gone? He's like a fly, and he'll fly around you and then he'll fuck off.
Dynamo, mate.
He's got a Chinese again, hasn't he?
Gone, mate.
Yeah, he's got Chinese, yeah. Nice one, guys.
All right, so thanks everybody for supporting, and I hope you like the documentary as well. And thanks for all the lovely comments I get as well. It just takes me away, and it's just fantastic. And it's just a hobby. Love you, Blue Noses. We're on our way. Rich, Woody, love you both to bits, and thank you so much for tonight.
Pleasure, mate. Absolute pleasure. Really enjoyed it.
Superb. See you later, Blue Noses. Keep right on.
Keep right on.